Ha! Hi.
Ah!
Ignore the black screen. Dashing's dancing in the background.
Yeah, he's the dancing crabs.
Yeah. Ignore that. But hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up, gamers?
Is Dinda. Hope everybody's having a good shower day. Literally, you guys just heard us earlier, but Celine's here. Hi. It's Celine.
Yeah, a random Celine spawn.
Hi.
And hello, YouTube. Sorry,
I'm here.
if I sound exhausted, I'm sorry. Perpetual donathon for me over on YouTube. For whatever reason.
Twitch.
But no, YouTube. Twitch knows. Twitch knows.
Yeah, sorry, your sentence got me. I was like, oh.
My brain is dead. But how is it? How are all of you? How are the three of you? Dash will be back in a sec, y'all. But
I can start us off with how we're doing.
Yeah, how we
I got
doing?
stuff to yap about.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty all right. I was telling everybody else this, but my roommates and I found a new place to live, so we are very excited about that. So we'll be moving within a month, which is great. But also, the freaking SAG-AFTRA strike is over.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
God.
I saw that. I'm so excited.
Thank Christ. So obviously that's great. SAG-AFTRA has reached a tentative agreement, so that means people can start talking about the work they've been doing, which is great. It's awesome, stellar. Well, I've been working on stuff. There's stuff I can't talk about, all of which was safe for me to work on during the strike, of course. But some stuff that I couldn't announce that I got cleared to do. For anybody who's been playing ZZZ, you've probably heard me in a bunch of stuff. I've provided my voice to a couple of different patches. You've probably heard me if you played Horror Monster Storyline. I was in that. I did a couple of stuff for 1.5. So I've been sprinkled about throughout the world and shit like that. If you've been keeping up with your Zenless Zone Zeros. And for any other gacha game players, if you play Arc Knights, back in October, November, my character Oda was released. He was a free to obtain character through an event. Really cool. Love that little boy. He's great. And there's a bunch of other stuff I've been working on that I can't talk about. Obviously, go watch Gundam G-Quux. It's nearing the end of its run. It's really good, though. Watch it. It's funny. It's not funny. It's fun. It's depressing. It's great. I'll say it again. Play Fantasia Neo Dimension, because it's really good. So go. Buy it. Play it.
He's main character.
Really I'm the main boy. I'm Leo, ironically enough. Not the Leo that we fought and almost killed in this campaign, but, like, he also has white hair. So, but yeah, go play Fantasia and I play Leo in that. And there's a bunch of other stuff coming. I can yap about it all again. But yeah. And I've been addicted to Final Fantasy Magic: The Gathering. So
He's got a problem.
my ADHD has been forcing my gambling tendencies to go a little cuckoo crazy. So
Oh,
I've
no.
literally I have company staying with me, and we went on a hunt for Final Fantasy Magic: The Gathering products since it officially came out yesterday. And I may have bought 2 collector boosters at different prices. So I spent like $120 on 2 booster packs.
My brother in
Booster
Christ.
packs.
My
'Cause they're
brother
collector
in
booster packs.
Christ.
Because they're collector. Everything's foil and there's chase cards and shit like that.
Oh.
But I have all the precons now, which is awesome. The rest of them will be coming in soon. And I also have another play booster coming, and I might buy more because I like this set and I can afford to be a little irresponsible. But I'm gonna try and be responsible regardless. But yes, very good set. I love the art. It's actually such a beautiful set. If I had a better means of showing off all my cards, I would, because God, they're pretty. But yeah, that's all I got to yap about. Zane, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Hello.
What you been up to? Anything cool going on? Anything
why-
awesome
why is
happening
it-
next weekend or something?
No.
No. Okay.
No, okay.
Nothing at all.
I don't. Wait, did I have nothing? I don't think so. Man, my life's uneventful.
Off guys
y'all-
next weekend, Zane.
Y'all, I'm working. What? Okay, and
And
You're asking what's going on next weekend, Zane.
whoa, well, I mean, yeah, but like,
I love you so much.
subjective. I don't. Guys, off guys next weekend. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
Wow.
Are you gonna go there? Are you
Wow.
going off, guys?
Guys, I might be attending. No way. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, guys.
I love you so much.
I am lost.
If he's there, and if, quote unquote, if you see him, don't overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Or do. It'll be very
Don't
hard.
overwhelm him.
To be fair, I am like, you know, like when Batman, you turn around for 2 seconds and you turn around back and then Batman's
true.
gone. Yeah,
It's true.
That's pretty much me.
That's
So,
me,
I mean,
It's true.
if you find me, good luck
Yeah.
keeping me there.
Good luck keeping him. But if you see him, say hi, be nice, be courteous.
Be nice.
Just don't overwhelm him.
I'm afraid of women.
It's true.
It's very true. I witnessed it
true.
when I met Zane. He's very scared of women.
Very terrified of women.
He's terrified of women, but
So
women
if you
aren't
are-
terrified
if
of
you are a
him.
woman, keep a safe 20 feet distance. Thank you.
Social distance, please. Social
Yeah,
distance.
social distance ×3, please. Thanks.
Yeah. I want you at least 18 feet away from me. If you're specifically a woman or you identify as a woman, I get
Yeah.
very scared.
There you
The
go.
word woman gives me shivers.
I will start running away.
Yeah.
Shiver me timbers.
God, I wish. That was
Women.
supposed to be funny. You're supposed to laugh.
Oh, very nice. Oh God.
Anything
Not
else though,
the
Zane? Like
noise.
anything cool going on in the next couple weeks?
No, I'm a workaholic, guys. Thanks. That's about it.
Okay, bye.
So
Okay,
also
bye.
yeah, about that though, if he goes, like, not sure yet, Zane will not be here next Saturday for Sash.
I will not be
Yeah.
if you guys decide on doing.
Yeah,
stuff
if we do a
things.
session next Saturday, Zane will not be here. No. Yeah, Celine, what you got going? What have you been doing? You've been doing a lot of not panels, but meet and greets and stuff, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I did a meet and greet at yesterday at Hentai Matsuri. I did a panel today at Hentai Matsuri. My first partner application got rejected, so we got to push. We're gonna be pushing another month.
You got this. You got this. The first one's kind of expected, but you got this. It'll happen.
I am a little frustrated though. but
I expect you to have partner by the end of the summer. Honestly, you'll have it.
I hope so. If they don't keep fucking me.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I may be a little zony outy currently because I had to take gummies to help with the pain.
Billies.
Because your girl is still dealing with medical issues. But yeah, not a whole lot going on. I'll be doing a meet and greet at Off-Kai next weekend. I physically can't go there now. But I will be doing a virtual meet and greet on Friday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so if you are going to be at Off-Kai, feel free to drop by the True Tuber booth and come say hi to me.
Hell yeah. Good shit. And me, I'm just perpetually stuck here. I'm just here. If you're over on YouTube, hi.
now.
I'm probably doing the donathon as you guys are probably watching this on the upload on later this week. I'm gonna be here for a while. But no, yeah, it's just helping raise money for Bui and her some medical stuff that unfortunately has been a big struggle for us. But otherwise, a lot of giving me opportunity to play a lot of games and exist with you guys. And hey, there's Dashing.
Oh my God, there's a DM.
Yeah.
Where's the dancing lobsters? That doesn't count.
That's how Dashing dances at the club, by the way. That's exact. Yeah.
We all
You know, maybe. Yeah,
Dashing,
when I'm feeling it.
so Dashing, what have you been up to? Anything cool? Anything going on with you?
No.
How's Patreon?
Not too bad. Let me, I'm still pulling a few things up.
You're good.
Patreon is going well. It is going swell. I've been laboring away at work, but we are up to 26 total
Let's
patrons
go.
over
Yay.
on Patreon.
Good shit.
6 paid, 20 free. We appreciate you all equally. Current patrons: Fritz, Zaref, Edgar, Jake, Dinda, Rangier, Dylan, Tao, Akira, Beans, Nadine, Gamer, Marnie, 2 Marnies, Jeremy, Neon Contractor, Redino, Cool Man, Robbie, Prince, Christian, Taz, Giovanni, Oliver, and Nova. All of our patrons, all of our legends, all of the freaking homies, they're the best. If you have a NPC already, you're already here. If you don't have an NPC yet, let me know because I probably forgot. We appreciate all of you. We absolutely, like, all money made. I say this every single time. All the money made from the Patreon goes right back into the campaign. So any cent that you give over on the YouTube side, any cent you give over on the Patreon side goes right back into the campaign, goes right back into making this a better product for you to enjoy. So I hope that it is living up to your expectations and that you are all enjoying it. And yeah. That's all I got about that. We are tentatively working on some more stuff. I've been messing around.
Good for you.
Messing around with, like, you know, looking at some more like content ideas. You know, giving myself more content ideas of things that we can do for all of you, the viewers, to hype you up for more D&D related things. So cooking in the kitchen, but just matter of actually doing it when I have the energy outside of, like, you know, Saturdays and Sundays when I am not slaving away at my corporate job.
We did have an idea that we will have for you guys in the future, potentially. A cool idea. We just got to kind of iron it out, the scheduling and stuff, but it's going, that won't be fun.
It's working,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I got. That's what's going on. Everybody else went? Yes.
Yes.
All right,
So
then we're good to go. It is Persona time, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. That's what we're here for. Persona time. I said it twice because I'm so excited for this session, because boy, are we still on Sunday.
Still
We
Sunday.
sure
3 sessions in. Literally real time.
1 or 2 in the afternoon, baby.
We've been just doing real time at this point. An hour in games and hour in session. Yippee!
All right. Previously on Persona D&D, you guys. Thank you. Almost forgot. I almost, like, jumped the gun. I'm so
He
excited.
is so
You
excited.
did.
Look at him.
Listen,
He is vibrating his chair.
right now, this is my only D&D of the week right now.
Oh shit.
I am so deprived of D&D. Like, I need fucking more. I need D&D so fucking bad. I started working on another campaign idea. Like, that's how much I need it. Like, I've been reaching out to people and being like, hey, you want to play in a campaign?
I'm going to DM you about something. A group of friends are looking for someone to help run a One Piece campaign.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how well I'll be able to run that, but I'll give it a shot. I'll look into it on how difficult or otherwise that may be. Yeah, no, I'll definitely try to get into that mindset.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Last time on Persona D&D.
Last time on
Last
Persona
time.
D&D.
on Persona D&D, you had a conversation with the Ice King. The return of the king, the best boy, Leo Shinami, not really the best boy whatsoever. He's kind of a dick. You guys spoke to him at length about his motives, what's driving him, what his decision-making process is right now. He was very straightforward and honest, even with Avarif putting the ring of the truth-telling ring. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, it's
Ring of Truth, that's what it is. Even with the Ring of Truth on, he was very honest. And almost surprisingly, you know, he does that often and people just don't believe him.
Gee, I wonder why.
I mean, especially with this version of the Ice King too, like
No
him
kidding.
being
Man.
so, yeah, him just being a conglomerate of fucking everything.
No kidding. But yeah, so you had a conversation with him and it culminated into him spearing you, Avarif, through the chest with the Icebane sword, sending you into this frozen expanse where you met Silas, had a conversation with him, learned about some of his motives, only to find out that Silas is in fact now a white dragon, or transforming into one at the very least. You're not sure if it's some sort of curse or what kind of implications that might have on Cyrus moving forward, but you brought it up to the party and let everybody know, and it ended up where Cyrus, you told Sent that should anything happen to you, should Silas end up taking over your body, that Sent is to put an end to you, literally.
Bullet to the
Or
brain.
for that matter. Yeah,
He's
Sent
doing
was
it.
like, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yep.
If anybody gonna do it, he gonna do it.
And as the conversation shifted ever so slightly to your party planning for the following week, Gus, you had mentioned again, you know, your lack of memory, the lack of knowledge of your own history, of who you are, what, you know, what you did before swearing your fealty against your wants and desires, so to speak, for the for the Queen of the Feywilds, Queen and King of the Feywilds. And Dane said that he might be able to assist you, and in doing so, he reawoken your persona, Kusi, and almost got his head bit off in the process of trying to awaken your memories. And after calming down your persona ever so slightly and agreeing to unlock a memory, you unlocked a memory of your persona, as well as your persona unlocked a memory of you, which you both shared with each other. And they both have an odd tie to the Queen of the Feywilds, Titania. And before you could really extrapolate on what that meant, what had really happened, that was where we had ended game right after you had kind of had that memory. That is where we are starting game, back in the room in Kin's domain, back in that same chair. Dane has stepped away from you, now having your memory, that one single memory. That's where we're starting game. What are you guys doing?
Sent walks out. Sent leaves.
See you
All
later.
right, bye, Sent.
He's like, all right, my job's done. Bye. I'll shoot you later.
Point blank in the head.
Brother.
Jeez.
You won't see when it's coming, but it'll happen.
Sense day comes to an end.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he just goes
It's
home,
only
takes
like
a
2
nap.
o'clock.
Yep, it's 2 o'clock. It's been a long day. He goes home, takes a nap.
well,
Go
you
sleep
know
for
what
the
they
next 16
say:
hours.
early to bed and early to bed.
That's it. Just early to bed.
Early to bed.
Nah.
It is about like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly,
It is,
ish,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Very, very early in the afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
What's on our agenda of things left to do? I mean, we can. This is out of character. So we're planning on trying to do some reconnaissance, possibly into the twins.
yes.
Correct.
And so, yeah, that's what we were discussing. What we were gonna do towards, like, you know, the tail end before Gus's memories came into the thing. That's right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna transitions to being character. So Cyrus will kind of, like, you know, like, proverbially and metaphorically step up and say, well, so what do we want to do with the rest of our day? I mean, we got a party to plan for. We got lore dumps from 2 different people, in a sense. And we're toying around with Artori and Artorius, as we can't let them sit around for much longer. What are we thinking?
Sent walks out. No. All right, last time I'll do that. No, yeah.
Out comes back in.
Yeah. He's just kind of like pacing through the room back and forth. No, he's just kind of just nodding his head in agreement with you, just kind of still kind of internalizing and kind of internalizing all the info about Gus that just fucking happened. But yeah, we have to handle your sibling stuff at some point, Avarif. So I mean,
Yeah.
the sooner the better. It's been how long? Months, almost.
It's been about like a month.
Yeah, not too terribly long.
But
But it's been a month since we went into Artoria's palace.
you're right. Yeah.
Just about.
So
Yeah, but they've existed for a while.
it could come to some sort of breaking point. So it might not be a bad idea to get some sort of more reconnaissance. I am worried about you, Cyrus. That going in there, their perception of you might be a little hostile. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not certain. This morning when I was at the school store to, get the makeup thing sorted out, both Artorius and Artoria were both there, and I certainly got some sort of death stare from Artorius, but Artoria, I couldn't really make out specifically how she felt about me. It seemed like she wanted to say something, but I don't know. So
You think maybe finding her today might not be a bad idea? And maybe seeing what she wanted to say?
I think yes, in a sense, I think what we should do is, if we're going to, one, see how Artoria's palace has changed since we last have been in there, especially considering her and my circumstances are drastically different. And also we have to see what Artorius's palace is like. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if we split up in a sense, if that's possible. I can approach Artoria, talk with her here, maybe get an idea of what the range is to enter her palace. And Avaraf, you and maybe Gus could track down your brother and see if you can properly initiate a dark hour and enter his palace.
Wouldn't be terribly hard.
We haven't gone into your brother's palace at all, so it might be might be time.
Yeah, we have our running theory of them being connected, with them being twins and all that. This would just be to confirm and to see what his camp is looking like.
Right.
I can schedule my lunch with him then.
I mean, it's 2 o'clock. You think he's gonna have a 2 o'clock lunch?
Well, dinner, lunch doesn't mean today, or do you want it today? I mean,
We should do it today. I mean, if I'm going to be potentially going into Artoria's palace while also talking with her to see how things are and how she perceives me compared to how it was before, then maybe it would be prudent to try and get 2 birds with 1 stone.
All right.
Obviously,
yeah.
keyword being reconnaissance.
Right. I can try to get the dinner set then.
Yeah, either dinner, or if, you just happen to know where he might be, maybe Gage can help out.
Sure, he's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, Gage has that. Gage is Gage. He just exists in the shadows, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could just find him in like a minute.
If I think because of the potential hostility of the palace, Cyrus, I think I should go with you, because if for whatever reason they, something bad happens, I can get this clear out of there as soon as possible.
Of course.
So
no, my plan was going to be that you hang back, if anything, while we try to track down Artoria, and then when the time is right, obviously give you a signal of some kind and go into her palace.
Sure. Yeah. That's
Since we already went through the whole key kibosh shenanigans, so we can just poof.
Yeah, if we go in there, I need to make sure that I'm next to you for sure, because what if they are hostile towards you, I can get us out. You and me, I can get us out. If we want to have a split up entirely, then sure. Go ahead.
Question DM. As a reminder, if we go into Artoria's palace, would Avrath also just poof in there?
If he's close enough.
He's close enough. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was a matter of being close enough or just like in general. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You don't know the range.
And we don't know the range, so it could be like a fucking mile for all we know.
Yeah, he was done. He was done. Yeah, it was basically just the like yeah, if you go in, Scent is going to not be leaving your side, so he can just
of course.
poof you out.
Oh yeah, no. Cyrus's intention was never to like go in solo. He was going to talk to Artorias solo, but like when he said maybe we should split up, and he specifically named Avrav and Gus separately, the assumption would be that Scent would come along.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all he really had to say, was just like, yeah, like, I ain't leaving your side kind of thing. That was it.
Yeah. Cyrus just gives Scent a nod and be like, of course, just hang back while I talk with her, and we'll play it from there. And yeah, I mean, if anything, if when we go in the palace and the Dark Hour's happening, Avrav, if you and Gus want to spend that time maybe tracking down your brother ahead of time.
I mean, finding him wouldn't be terribly hard. I feel like we should all just stick together if we can.
Sure.
Good.
You want to do different palaces at the same time? I just don't
Again,
feel
it's
like
just
that might be a good idea.
It's reconnaissance. We're not gonna do any fighting if we can help it.
I think if we're
Yeah,
going to
sure.
initiate any palaces that is purely recon, it should just be Artorias. And then Artorias we can do, I don't know, Friday or something.
Or if, I mean, Dark Hour will happen, we can pop in, pop out, just hang back with Avrav, go
Sure.
in after him.
Sure.
Might as well, again, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We got a lot on our plate. And the sooner the better, just to get a grasp so we can make a plan.
Yeah, we do.
Because if we're going to have to play into the whole searching for the right to rule the kingdom shtick, we need to know who is playing on whose side.
Yeah, he kind of just pauses listening to us talking about the 2 palaces, and he kind of just puts his hands on his hips and just kind of like looks through the room, but not looking at any of you, just kind of like looking at the ceiling. Just, do we know of any other palaces? Because I can barely keep track of these 2.
I got nothing. I haven't felt anything.
Me either, but
Avrav?
you haven't encountered any, have you?
No. DM,
Gus,
have I? It's been a while. I don't think.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
And guess I assume you haven't. You know.
Do you even have one of these? And he like holds out his he like pulls the key out from his necklace and just kind of just shows this this ornate like golden key to you.
Yeah, Cyrus pulls out his too, and it's like a very icicle-shaped key.
Do you have one of these to like initiate these dark hours that we're talking about?
Oh yeah, we never properly explained that to you, did we, Gus?
No, we haven't.
Mm-mm.
Man. This really fucked my brain up. I'm sorry about that. So, to make a long and short of it, Gus, since, as you know, we can't use magic out in the normal world, these keys help to initiate what we call a dark hour, where time proverbially freezes for everybody who's normal outside of people like us who have powers, a persona, and we are able to enter into these small miniature worlds called palaces that, you know, are just coalesced negative emotions and stuff like that, just to simplify it. And usually it's with bad people, and we go in and we try to fix it because it's bad, and if we leave them alone for too long, the world can those palaces can bleed out into the real world and have very negative consequences. And these keys help us do that.
Think like a small little plane of existence that is just this person's own conscious manifestation, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, something like that.
So that person we fought before, that petrol person, he was, with how powerful he was probably really close to making one of his own.
Yeah, and he was a real person.
It would have been
Like,
worse.
he wasn't just. Yeah, he would have been significantly worse. And Petrol was a guy here at the academy too. Like, that was just like his shadow essentially.
That was a
He's not dead.
Yeah, that was a just like cognitive version of him, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which is why we go to the High Forest.
right. And so his twins, he points over at Avareth, essentially have each have palaces that we need to confront still. And if they get too bad, they end up affecting the real world, where like Bernie, she essentially caused a gigantic, essentially typhoon of a storm here.
Very scary stuff.
Yeah, like the whole place started flooding. The emotions were very high. It was a time for sure. So that's kind of why we're trying to figure out if we should go to one or the other or both, or don't know. But either way, it's these have been around for minimum of a little over a month.
Mm.
And
So
Yeah. He kind of just like lowers his hands, just like, I got nothing else.
That's about it. That's the long and
Gus
short of it.
understands.
Now Gus is up to date. Yay.
Yeah.
Yippee.
But yeah, do you have a key, Gus? I assume you do.
I'm trying to remember. Did we ever agree on what his key was, Dashing?
Yes, I think we did.
Ooh.
It's
If I
a
remember
bone.
correctly.
It was the stick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. It's amazing. like a gnarled key, kind of.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like a fucking stick. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, it also matches with like Kusith being like covered in vines and
Vines
wood.
and stuff.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, you can totally just pull your stick out of the ether and be like, "This is my, this is my tossing stick."
Like concentrates and like pulls it out and just kind of shows his stick.
Saris
He
will
looks
walk
very
up.
proud of his stick.
Saris will walk up and put his hand out in front of Gus's, wherever Gus is holding it, his mouth, hand, or whatever, and like put his hand out.
Gus is gonna. He was holding it. He'll drop it in his hand.
And Cyrus will be like, "Hey, don't take any offense to this. Would you be okay if would you like it if I threw this?"
Since legs just buckle, he's just on his knees laughing.
Gus is just gonna glare. Silent. So it's like,
You looked very. I'm sorry. You just looked very proud when you were holding this, and
because Gus was able to pull it out of thin air. Gus didn't know he could do that, and now you insult Gus.
I'm
Cyrus.
not trying to. I said take no offense. I just asked because.
How can Gus not take offense?
This is no better than a
Gus-
sandwich.
Shut up. That was different.
Ah.
I asked just because. I mean, it looks like a stick and it looks cool, but like like the copal part of you maybe like, I'm just asking. I'm just curious. I wasn't gonna do it.
Hmm.
Gus, come on. I'm not Avrath.
What do you mean by
Bro,
that?
I am snapping.
What are you
my neck
talking
over to
about? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean this with the most love. I didn't, get Gus killed a couple of times at the Restful Lily.
I wasn't my fault. It
Gus
was just
was his
unfortunate
fault.
circumstance.
Gus was his fault.
It was what Gus's fault?
No, was
Or
it
his
his fault? What?
Gus
You
just
dying,
feels like
yeah.
Avarith has bad timing of being in wrong place at wrong time with Gus, and then Gus perish.
Okay, it was a joke, by the way,
Just close his
Avrath.
eyes and just start nodding and agreeing. Yeah.
It was just a joke, buddy. It's a joke. It was a shitty joke. It's a shitty joke, and then Cyrus hands the key back to Gus.
Gus is gonna take his key.
Oh my god. So wait, come in.
Cyrus will be like, we're good, right, Gus?
Hmm.
Come on, man.
We're
I
fine.
tried to. Good.
Gus says we're fine.
So wait, you can make that appear and disappear? Wait a minute. And he like grabs his key and tries to make it like disappear at will.
It does not.
Damn, just puts it back on.
I mean, it'd be kind of awkward if people saw a dog having a key around its neck.
It's a stick, though.
Kinda... Yeah, but it's a stick.
That's
Why
a
would you put a
stick.
stick around your neck?
Well, and also they can't see it.
Shut up. What if people could? Plus, it'd be awkward if Gus was walking around for, like, it'd be kind of like hitting the ground a lot, considering how tiny Gus gets when Gus is in dog form.
Okay, fair. Question to DM. Athos didn't see the key when I put it in his chest, right?
He did not.
Okay. Yeah, so even doing, like, getting this and Athos appears behind him again, even when I inserted my key into him, it didn't appear for him. So, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's invisible.
Actually, I have maybe an idea to kind of change up the plans today. Avraf, I know your siblings kind of hate each other, but how difficult will it be to maybe get them together in the same place?
Like both of them?
Yes.
I suppose not that bad.
So, why not we change things up a little bit? I still want to talk to Artoria to get an idea of how she feels about me, which could give us insight to how things would be in her palace. But there's a couple things that I also need to do. And I need to talk to my sister. I would like to talk to Faye. And if we are going to spend our day hunting down your siblings and are trying to get, into your brother's palace, why don't we try to kill two birds with one stone in a more literal sense, invite them both to dinner. After I've talked to Artoria, we can start Artorias' palace, initiate Dark Hour, we can check him out, we can also check out your sister. If you think that's possible. But I'd like to talk to my sister today, and especially considering she's helping Sho find an engineer to look at that talk box thing. I also want to talk to her about her little stunt with Sho at the remembrance ceremony. And with everything we learned from the Ice King, I think it's important I talk with Faye too. Obviously, group stuff is arguably more important, as are these palaces, but just trying to optimize things. If you don't think it's possible, then fine, we go back to our initial
I could
plan.
get them both in the same room, I suppose.
Like, if we can coordinate getting them to have dinner with you at a nice restaurant in town, the three of us can already be present, just far enough out of view so that they don't notice us. Then when the timing is right, you can insert your key into your brother, start a Dark Hour, we can run up and coordinate appropriately.
All right.
You don't sound so sure about that. Would you rather our original plan? Because that's fine.
It's, I just don't want to underestimate them.
Again, we're just checking their palaces out. I know maybe putting them in the same room, the same place might not be the smartest idea, but also we know next to nothing about in fact, we know nothing about your brother's palace. We only know so much about your sisters, and it's been a month since we were last in there.
I mean,
maybe even having them in the same place would be the right sort of idea to confirm suspicions and see what things are going to be like. I don't know.
I'm going to turn over to Gus. Would you even be okay with coming along to do that with just me?
Gus is fine with Avrith.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we could give it a go then.
Gus curious now, did Avrith think Gus hate him?
Well, I thought maybe hate, but you just, Lily was a pretty horrendous place, but, I would lay my life on the line to make sure you don't die, though.
Gus just likes teasing Avrith.
Oh.
Gus is actually impressed with how Gus is impressed with how many hits Avrith can take. Gus could never take that many hits.
I do take a lot of hits, huh?
So the punching bag was affectionate.
I guess so.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Gus can't take many hits. Avrith admires anyone that can take a hit and keep standing.
Well, he's to kind of straighten up. Then stand behind me, and I will take care of them.
Cyrus will walk up and put his arm around Avrith and be like, you're my favorite punching bag, Avrith. I love you.
He's gonna kind of glit his eyes and glare at you. Thanks.
What? Don't look at me like that. I meant it affectionately.
No, of course, yes. I don't doubt that. His eyes gleam even more.
We just opened up and apologized for literally everything, and I mean this in the most affectionate way possible.
Knock his shoulder. I'm kidding. You know I don't care. All right, let's go with plan CBD. Which one are we on now?
Do you want to do the one we just talked about?
Yeah, well, put them both in the same room?
Yeah. I go find Artoria, I talk with her, see what I can find out. You plan a dinner with both of them tonight. You start your brother. We can both go into your brother's palace, or we can all go into your brother's palace together to see what it's like, and then.
So you guys are just gonna be like nearby?
Yeah. What's question, Dean? What's the restaurant that the really nice fancy restaurant?
Talking about the Crown.
The Crown, because that's the one that the siblings also like too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poppin' place.
Suggest that, just invite them out to dinner at the Crown, right? Both of them. Or, you know what? I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. What if I asked your sister out to dinner to get her in the same place? And you see Cyrus is just like so tense at the thought of saying this. And you can invite your brother. So that way they're in the same area.
That's all right. I can do it. I can do that.
Are you sure?
Okay.
It might.
Yeah,
are you sure that they want to attend
that's fine.
together?
That's okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Dan will pop off the wall. No, I think it'd be funny if Cyrus.
Dane, I
I'm
love you.
I'm gonna slowly turn my head over to Dane. Yeah, buddy.
Dane,
It might be kind of hilarious.
Dane, you don't remember, do you? But how I was blackmailed by her?
You never told me about that.
Yeah, I was blackmailed by her. She said I sexually assaulted her.
Well, I mean.
I mean that. Sir, I appreciate and I love you, Dane.
So it just falls off his knees and onto his ass here and that. Just.
Well, I just think it'd be really funny. I mean, if you walked up to her after she publicly broke up with you and say, Artoria, would you do me the honor of going on a dinner date?
I'm not gonna make an official dinner date. I just said it for the sake of easing it for conversation's sake. But it's just it's not a date. I feel nothing but weird and not liking towards Avref's sister because of what she put me through.
But you're gonna ask her out to dinner?
I'm also just gonna throw this out there too. If we're going to the Crown, and those are the private rooms, right?
Private rooms.
But also getting me and Gus into that room and then getting out without all of us appearing right in front of them is going to be a little weird considering it's a private room.
Who says that we have to use the private rooms?
Good point.
Well,
what if?
Yeah.
I mean, Gus and I could also just leave first.
Yeah.
Walk out.
Yeah, I mean, literally, what we could do is we can coordinate it. We don't necessarily need to be in the private rooms. We can be out in the open.
True. Yeah.
And
Would your siblings want to be in a private room, though? Probably.
I mean, depends. I mean, if the pretense is that not Zane, Jesus Christ. If the pretense is that, hey, what's up, buddy? Oh my God, Zane, you're here. Oh my gosh, hi.
Oh my God, hey guys.
Oh my God, hi. Zeph's here too now. Oh my God. If the pretense is that Avraf and Artorius are maybe talking about
business or talking shop, especially political matters, then perhaps maybe he'd prefer a private room. But I mean, I don't know how Artori would be. It's either that the two of them are in the same place, in the same room at the same time, or they're in the same building at the same time, right? Because I know your siblings don't like each other, right?
Hard. Well, no, they do and don't. I mean, they still have to be siblings publicly. I mean, they invited me out to dinner together multiple occasions.
That was months ago.
Let's
Too far.
not that long ago. No. Why don't we do that then? Let's just do that. Say in the main area of the crown, and we'll be there too. Just Gus and I will maybe be off on the side, just together. And once the dark hour starts, we'll just go in, and then we'll be the first to leave.
Yeah, and if push comes to shove, and for whatever reason we all need to leave together, it's just you were running to the bathroom.
Yep. We'll just keep running in a certain direction, wherever the bathroom is. We'll just keep going to the bathroom.
Or you paid your tab, and you're just leaving.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
in reality, you probably didn't. But that's fine.
Offended? First off, I always pay my tab.
It's
No, yeah.
I don't. Yes, you understand what I mean.
But yeah, no, that yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so just to confirm, inviting them separately to the crown or together at the crown?
Are you going to go on a date with this?
It's not going to be a fucking date.
Hey Gus,
If
you want to
she
go on a date to the
publicly
crown?
broke up with me-
Wait. No. I don't want to put her in any embarrassment or danger.
What?
I was gonna say
What?
bring Bernie, and that'll be my excuse to be in there.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I had the thought of bringing Ionos, but that immediately
What?
disappeared.
What the? Wait, actually, no. Hang on. Ionos can come with me and Gus, and we're just at a table over on the side. So that's my
That's
reason.
assuming, but that's also the assumption that Ionos has time this evening.
Yeah, good point. All right, fine.
I mean, I want to talk with her anyways today, but if we only have like hypothetically 4.5 hours to coordinate this shit, like that's kind of last minute, especially if she's on show's time.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, I can talk with her, maybe coordinate it. I don't know. Don't count on it.
Let's do
But
that. Yeah. If she can't,
yeah,
she can't.
let's
If so, then cool.
Yeah. Cool. So, Avref, Gus, you guys go track his brother down to invite him out to dinner. You stick far behind with me just in case something happens while I find Artoria, and then find Faye and Ionos, talk, and go from there.
Sure. Sounds good. And he just kind of just like sprains himself off of the ground and just starts guiding you out, Cyrus.
Yeah. And as we're walking out, Cyrus looked at Dane like, "Hey, Dane,
What's up?
I know your like training arc, if we want to call it that, seems to be going well. Do you want? I don't want to impose. Do you want to be on standby, or do
You
you
want to
just,
come with?
Do you want to?
Do you want
I
to?
got nothing else to do.
I mean, if you're comfortable and you feel like you're okay to do so.
I mean, I've just been reading today, so
You want to just
Okay.
get out, don't you?
honestly, yeah, it's been really cooked
Okay.
up
All
here.
right, come on.
It also makes sense, seem less awkward. So yeah.
Yeah.
He's just wallflowering.
Yes. Yeah. He'll like kind of just hand on Dane and Cyrus's backs and just good to have you around again. And just walk out. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys soon. Back to Avrif and Gus.
7-ish at the crown.
Oh, okay.
All right, bye. See you later. Love you, or something. I don't know.
Bye. Huh?
This is Cyrus getting like pushed out.
It's like a light like guidance. It's not pushing you out. If you want
I
to
know,
stop,
but
you can
at this
stop.
point we're like, no, it's at this point we're like out of the door frame.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
and immediately after Cyrus says, he's like, why did I say that?
I mean,
This is what happens. This is what happens when I try to make a tense situation not tense anymore. I mean, can you blame me? We just had all this heavy shit for like the last hour and change.
and he like takes his hand off of your back, and you just see him hold up Fortuna. He's just like spinning it on one finger. I mean, I just made a promise to shoot you in the fucking head if needed, so you know. He just puts it back in the holster.
Yeah, fair point. All right, let's go find Artoria.
All right, and off you go. You are going back to Show's office.
Yeah, we'll walk in that direction.
Yeah.
Probably find
Yeah.
see if we can find Ionos first.
While walking out, I'm just gonna take my card and just be like, just kind of like, just like flipping a card, just saying like, is everything that like we just discussed, like, is this plan a good plan, basically? If that makes
All right.
if that makes sense. D20, right?
D20 indeed.
Let's see.
17. Okay.
Yeah, you don't think it's too bad. Having a pretty good feeling.
Any like visual representation on the divination card itself, or no? With that
Not this
17, I don't know.
time. No, not this time.
Okay. All right. He just kind of sees it just glow and just kind of give like a positive aura, and he just kind of just cracks a little smile, puts it away, and just kind of looks at Dane and Cyrus. Just, all right, let's go.
Hey.
And away you go. Walking off towards the student council offices. Make a perception check if you're looking around for Ionis on the way.
Yes, I was about to ask if we do active perception.
So I'll make a perception check.
You are
guys
not
have
there,
lunch,
Gus.
presumably.
I'll assist
You're
you.
with that,
You are
Brad.
not there, Gus.
Yeah, I'll help you, Cyrus.
So we want to roll with an advantage then?
Go for it.
Cool.
Ye- Not good.
Not good.
All right,
Okay.
yeah. No, you do not see anybody resembling your elder sister on your path to the.
I mean, I was looking for
student council
Artoria on the
offices.
way over, as opposed to...
Oh, you're looking at Artoria?
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you were
no,
looking
like...
for Ionos.
I mean, I figured Ionos is probably... If she's going to be anywhere, it's going to be Show's office. Like, assumedly.
Okay.
All right, fair.
Like, that was more to, like, see if we couldn't spy Artoria on our way.
I see.
Because if we find her along the way, immediate deviation.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because that's sooner.
With a 10, I'm gonna say no.
Sure. I mean, 10's not amazing, so...
Yeah. And you go ahead and you can keep walking, but along the path, you'll be walking through that open sort of walkway area between the cafeteria to the student council offices. And Dane is gonna say, "Hey, I think Artoria's right over there." And you see sitting on a bench eating like this small sandwich. She's just finishing it off. She's sitting by herself, but she is out in the open. You were about to walk past her area.
Sen's gonna kind of just like gauge them a little bit before having Cyrus walk by, and he's gonna walk by first and just kind of eye her as he walks by, like this soft look, no like aggression or anything on his face, and just kind of see like how she reacts to him.
Make an insight check.
I would love to. 18.
Good rolls?
She has absolutely no reaction to you whatsoever.
All right, yeah, he'll just kind of like keep like passively walking by and find like an empty bench, probably about like 2 away, and just kind of just plop down and just kind of give Cyrus a quick eye and just motion with his eyes to Artoria.
Yeah. Can I do an insight check on Artoria just to kind of get a vibe for, how she's feeling? Knowing that, like, that wouldn't probably have been communicated, because it was about how she's feeling in regards to Scent. So just to kind of get a vibe for how she is, just she's eating by herself, just to see.
Yeah. Go for it.
14.
Not bad.
Not too bad. You kind of get in the vibe of like, she seems a little unhappy. She kind of has like a slight frown on her face, like maybe that sandwich wasn't pretty good. Maybe it just didn't taste right. You're not really sure what could be driving this unhappiness, but getting that vibe.
Okay. Cyrus will just kind of turn to Dane real quick and just kind of like
softly, kind of like whisper, I'm like, go sit with Scent. I'll talk with her for a second.
Gotcha. And he walks over and sits right next to you, Scent. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a cookie and he says, you want a cookie? Faye made them.
Ooh, sure. And he he just kind of grabs the other half.
Yeah.
Cyrus immediately notices it as he's walking over. He's like, man, jealous. He was holding out me.
Oh, Dane, have you seen this music box of mine? It plays music. It plays like music that I've never even heard. It's cool music. He just like opens it and just kind of like just starts playing the music while you're talking with Artoria.
Jesus Christ.
He hasn't seen it. I want to show it.
As Cyrus is walking up, he's not really tense or anything like that. He's just gonna get a little closer and say, "Bad sandwich."
Never gonna give you up.
Bye. Oh, this is a crazy music box.
It's a great music box. I love it.
It's a very serious moment.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
God damn it. God. All right. Artaria looks up from like the empty wrapper that was like holding her sandwich and she crumples it up. It was lacking.
Just not enough sauce, not enough meat, too many veggies, stale bread. The absence of something else, maybe.
What do you want, Cyrus?
I mean, I saw you this morning. It seemed like you wanted to say something. I figured I'd at least approach.
You thought I wanted to speak with you? I was looking for Anastasia.
Okay. I mean, you made direct eye contact with me and everything, so, just figured.
Her face kind of crumples a little bit and she looks away from you. Why would I make eye contact with you?
That's a great question. Would you mind if we talked?
What
Not
more is
now.
there to discuss?
I mean, you just kind of let me go scotch-free. So, figured I have an inkling of why that might be outside of, my apparent absence. But
Did you want a gift basket? Did you want more
No.
fanfare than me publicly breaking up with you?
no.
Call a public stopping of our false relationship?
I don't want that. Trust me. I think that's beneath both of us, and why the hell would I want a gift basket?
Who could say?
Who could say? But,
One of my friends back home had to give a gift basket to one of her exes, so who knows?
I mean, was it a political thing? It's
Yes.
just, exactly. Well, I mean, politics aside, we are just two young adults at the academy. So,
So much more than that.
yes, but in this moment, in this instance, outside of any political moves you or I may want to make, we are just two people. So, obviously, this is not the best place to have a discussion.
She looks around and then sees Sent and Dane sitting. She then looks back at you. I suppose you're right. This isn't the best place to have any sort of conversation.
Especially with that annoying music blaring.
Yes. It's kind of a nuisance, and it is terrible.
It's that kid in high school that has a speaker just plop down on the
Carries
table.
it around.
Yeah.
Pops it on the table, carries it around with him in the halls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sent right now.
There's no hall monitors. Yeah.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Sent just kind of just like sees you both looking at him, and he just kind of gives an eye over at Cyrus and just kind of just grins and just kind of winks at you.
You see Cyrus just shake his head. Cyrus is obviously like, you know, putting up a front to, but like, you know, he also half means this shaking head, but he knows it's helping. And so he returns back to Artoria and says, well, as awkward as this might seem, perhaps dinner? Crown? I know, it sounds quite terrible, but I know your tastes.
You're asking on a date?
It's not a fucking date.
I thought we broke up.
We did.
So...
And you made a public stunt of it. I would doubt that anybody who saw us would think of it as a date.
She looks around the sort of little field that you're in, and there are people walking by. A group of girls are walking by, and they're whispering to each other as they walk by the two of you.
Cyrus, this entire conversation has not been like super vocal about it, or super loud about it. It's been very like stage whisper to like, you know, like relative, like, you know, soft conversation tone.
But the fact that she broke up with you very publicly, and now you are approaching her, you know, very publicly.
Mm-hmm.
People gossip. And she kind of narrows her eyes at you. I'm not paying for this meal.
As I expected you not to. At the very least, maybe considered a concession for me disappearing.
When should I be ready?
Say, it's about like 3 o'clock at this point, right, Dashing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Meet up there at 7:30.
She looks down at her nails. Pick me up in my room at 6:30. And she stands up and walks past you, and not a minute later.
Understood. I will see you then.
And she walks away.
And starts singing along to "Bye Bye Bye," right when she walks away.
Cyrus is, when Artoria is far enough out of like sight and earshot, he's just going to like like face palm.
It worked, didn't it?
It sure did. Thank you. Actually, that actually helped a lot, unironically. But also, fuck you. You didn't have to start singing along with that last song. Jesus. Is he even around here? I know I keep saying his name, but is he around?
Huh?
Can I do a perception check to check for Jesus?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
Fucking dirty 20.
Yeah. You're looking around and you're like, where's Jesus? And you look through the windows to the cafeteria and you see him in his long white cloak, his long flowing brown hair.
I gotta learn his regiment, man. That hair is great.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Jesus.
And he's got his usual posse with him following behind.
He's just
Bro's having the Last Supper in the cafeteria right now. And it is Sunday too. Fuck. Shit. I can't wait for the fucking. I can't wait for Jesus Christ to be put up on the cross in universe.
Jeez.
Why does he have 12 people with him?
Holy shit.
I don't know. You think we should get a party that big?
You think they have a group name? We don't have a name, do we?
No, we don't. I mean, I've heard through the grapevine they're called like the Wise Men.
Yeah, I've heard.
Sorry, that was his first friend
no,
group.
no. This is different. I think they
No,
call
no.
them the Disciples or something. I don't know. It's some weird band name. I don't know.
Disciples, descendants, the
Yeah,
the
it's
apostles.
some weird
some-
religion shit. I don't know.
Dan points over. I think I know some of those guys. I think that one of them is Judas.
Oh yeah, there's Andrew
Judas.
over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that Joseph? And then that's Matthew, right?
Holy, I didn't know they were all connected.
Dude. So insane. Anyways, I can't believe I have to pick up fucking Artoria for a not date dinner at 6:30.
Don't get seen by everybody. People will
Oh,
talk.
trust me. I'm going literally in this. And Cyrus just gestures to a school uniform. I'm not dressing up for this shit.
I don't want to put
You don't-
a cloak or
you don't-
something on.
Think you should?
She's gonna dress up.
Sorry.
You didn't see her looking at her nails?
I did see her looking at her nails. Would you think it more conspicuous that I show up to her fucking room dressed up
But
and then we are
sounds
seen
like-
together at the Crown?
It sounds like
Sounds
she's
like
going
she's
to.
gonna dress up.
She became self-conscious a little bit. She's going to pretty herself a little bit. At least dress up a little. Like go semi-formal.
You're going to a high-class restaurant. That's probably why she was more worried about her,
I'm trying
aesthetic.
to also, and good for fucking her, okay?
Go semi-formal.
Well,
But I'm
you're also going to a high-class restaurant with a very high-class
We went to
lady.
Dane, we went to the fucking Crown after I won in the arena, and we
That's
were
true.
dressed up like that, like
They
in school
kind of gave
uniforms.
us weird looks, though.
You weren't there.
Well, I mean, I went, they were giving me weird looks when I went one time. That's what I was. Not like me and you, just like me. When I went, they were giving me a weird look, and I'm sure that they would probably also give you a weird look.
I'd say don't dress up all fancy. Just
You know what?
a
You know
nice
what?
semi-formal attire.
Cyrus is just gonna pick both of you up from the chairs, from the bench, and be like, "Let's walk and talk. We still gotta find my sister, and maybe I'll ask my sister to dress me after we explain to her what the plan is, and she can yell at me for asking Artoria out on a date when she already knows everything. And she's gonna yell, and she's gonna get very mad, and she's gonna be like, "Why the fuck, Russie, are you doing this?"
But this song isn't over yet.
You can play it as we're walking.
Oh, amazing!
Walk and talk.
Okay, sweet.
And Cyrus
he
is
like
just dragging
walks.
these two.
Yeah, he like walks a few steps. He's like, it doesn't sound as good. He just closes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
The acoustics are bad in the
And
hallway.
So you arrive at Sho's office.
On our way, can I
Yep.
check Ionos's office to see if it is locked and or unlocked?
It is locked.
Okay.
Any of just around this area, are there any like anybody in any committee that kind of like regularly attends?
People are walking around. People are doing
Yeah.
business. It's a Sunday, but they still have shit to do.
Yeah, he'll kind of just grab like the like someone who may kind of be like lingering in the area, not like walking through, like maybe someone sitting on a bench or something. Just kind of go up to them and kind of like just passively ask like if they've seen Ionos like leave or like be like around here at all, I guess.
Yeah, you can. You walk up. You see Claudia's old aides, Tarkeen and Graham. They're standing outside of the secretary's office. And you walk up and you ask, and Graham looks at you. He kind of narrows his eyes a little bit, and he says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't recognize you. Sent for a moment.
Nope, sorry. Yeah, I know. It's been a day. I know.
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. No, haven't. She was going to shows off. I don't think she went into her office at all.
Cool. All right. How are you two, by the way? You guys doing okay?
Getting work done. And Torquine smiles and says, yeah, it's not looking forward to maybe taking on the position of secretary, but we're gonna make do with what we can.
I mean, you could do something similar to like what Hugo and I do and share the position.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case because the election, has been postponed to this upcoming Friday, and I haven't seen Flair in a few days, and the last time I saw her, I said I was gonna, cede the election to her, but then she sort of disappeared. So
I wouldn't probably count on her. She's kind of been a little not count on her, like kind of being around as of late. She got put on an important assignment.
I'm not counting on. I was never really counting on her. I just wanted her to, take the position, so I didn't have to. But now it looks like I'm gonna have to because, well, Graham's not gonna beat me in an election. No offense, honey. But it's just a bother, and I don't want to do the job, but I'm gonna have to do the job.
He'll just kind of like just one hand on his shoulders. Just if anyone's capable for it, I know Claudia taught you very well. You'll be
fine. Almost too well.
Yeah, you'll be just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
You got this. And he'll kind of just like a light pat on their shoulder and just kind of just, you both got this. He'll kind of walk away and meet back up with Cyrus.
Yeah.
Show us place.
Yeah, Cyrus had walked up at this point. He was just kind of like stepping back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He'll just kind of just meet back up with you two and just show us place.
Yeah. I'm up to the office again.
Okay. You're there. Boom.
We'll knock on the door.
Knock. A few seconds pass, and Ionos opens the door and sees you both. And says, hi.
While walking, he'll kind of say to Dane, you might want to take like just a little bit back. It might just be better for just the two of us.
Dane kind of slips to the side of the door and just
Thanks, buddy.
Posts up. Ionos just kind of looks at the two of you.
Two things. One, is Sean there?
Well, we're kind of busy with the mechanic.
The thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a few minutes? Can I stay you for a few?
She
It's
looks
important.
behind her, looks back at you. Yeah, I got a minute. And she turns and says, "Show, just a moment." And she steps out and closes the door behind her.
Cool. Can we go to our office?
My office, yes. And
Yes.
she will walk all the way back down to the end of the hall, unlock the door, and let you all in. Boom, you're in there. Congratulations.
Cool.
Thanks.
After we enter, Cyrus is immediately locking the door behind him.
Interesting. You gonna murder me or something?
Sen's gonna go and check the window as well, and just kind of like yeah, just kind of not really checking the area, but just kind of making sure that there's no one in here.
Nobody in there. Easy enough. You don't even have to roll for it.
Quick sweep.
Yeah.
So, reason why I'm locking this door is because, presumably Gossip Gal or one of their lackeys were in here earlier today. And we found them jumping out of your wardrobe window. And they
better
dropped a
not
lot
have
of
taken
those
one my
boxes in here.
clothes. And she walks over past you, Sent, to look through her clothes.
Yeah, they took one.
They took a cloak.
We got it back though. We have it.
You have it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not on us.
Not on us. One. I think Avrif has it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Yeah. Avrif has it.
That
We'll bring it
is
back. Don't
a
worry.
collector's item.
No worries. We'll bring it back.
We'll bring it back. Hey, sis, I'm sorry.
We got you.
But
There's only 3 of those in the world.
I understand, sis, but the more important fucking thing is that somebody got in here.
It's in Avrif's bag. It's his bag of holding. It's okay. It's safe.
This is bag of colding.
Oh, don't tell me it's in a cold bag.
It won't-
Doesn't hold
it
up
won't
well.
It's not gonna
freeze.
freeze. It's not gonna freeze.
That's
It's
not the
just gonna
point here.
be chill. But sis, they dropped like 3-4 of those boxes in here. You need to get this room, for the time being, re-upped on security. Put some bars on these windows. Change the locks. Something. Sis, you can laugh
I'm
about this all
listening.
you want, but I'm being serious.
Listen, I understand that you're being serious, and I am taking you seriously. I'll have Noah case it, and I'll have him pay attention.
Okay. The other reason why I'm like this is because Cyrus will relay everything that happened with Patril,
Mhm.
and all that to Ionos. And after say,
Sent will also
you
chime in
go ahead.
during that and kind of explain the theory that she may have Tiamat as well.
so you understand why I'm a little extra concerned?
I get it. I understand.
Especially after what you and Sho did today at the Remembrance ceremony?
She kind of lightly blushes and sits down at her desk.
People are gonna talk
No.
about that, you know.
Just making, a non-official, unofficial, not public statement.
I
Silent
understand,
statement.
sis.
Yeah, sure.
I understand. And
He said, a sign of unity. And, when he said that, I said, grab my hand. And he did.
I understand. And again, the political world of our continent will react as they will, and I
yeah.
support.
I mean, I
Team
support
Show.
it.
So
I'm
unless Show does
expecting a
anything to
very
you-
angry letter.
Yes, Mom will hate you.
Mhm.
When she hears. Don't know about Dad, but yeah. Anyways, I just hope you know what you're doing, because
Well,
that's
I'm
gonna shake everything.
gonna change the landscape of Shinami. I've made the decision.
Sen kind of cocks his head here and that. Just you too? It's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that becoming the Pontifex is an extreme position to take hold of power-wise, and how our family has run it for generations and generations isn't feasible to move forward with into the future that we're coming into. We need to be more open and honest with each other and others. While I'm not discrediting, Kalimvor's teachings, I will say, the fact that he's my persona kind of gives me an insight of what Kalimvor might actually want. And, I've been having conversations with him, and he hasn't said that I'm wrong. He's been open to it. He's, given me guidance on how to move forward and what to do. And it's been a collaborative effort, and he thinks the way that our family's been running things has been very closed off and very tight. And he thinks we need to loosen our grasp a little bit. So I'm going to.
You just see Cyrus have the most baffled face, because this is so eerily similar to how he's thought about things in Shinami for years. And he's just gonna be he's gonna shake his head and be like,
Sen kind of just crosses his arms, looking at both of them, just like, between the two of you, I thought you'd be the one to make this statement public about changing Shinami.
yeah, sis, I've basically been a heretic for years
Yeah.
because of those thoughts.
Well, not anymore, because as soon as, Sho and I graduate, we're going to very publicly announce our engagement. And I'm going to tell the world that you are my blood brother.
Holy shit, what?
Oh.
And yeah, that I don't know where we're gonna go after that yet. But Sho and I are still discussing.
Holy fucking shit. And you see Cyrus just kind of hobble into his seat. That's a lot. I know what
Mom
to
and Dad,
expect.
Mom and Dad don't know anything about it yet.
Oh, I bet they sure fucking don't.
And I know that Mom's going to get blindsided by it, but as soon as I become the Pontifex, what she thinks doesn't matter anymore.
I feel like your dad might be okay with this, though, honestly. More than your mom.
I mean, yeah.
Just from what I know
kind
about
of.
your dad.
I mean, Dad's kind of the one who helped instill those beliefs in me.
He's a little more flexible, yeah.
I mean, also, Kelmvor, if you can hear me, you're all right. I'm sorry for kind of not liking you for a while. I meant to say that a while ago. If you can hear me, you're pretty all right. I hope we're cool now. Anyways, I'm sure he heard me. Can you tell him I said that? If he didn't, he heard me though.
I'll let him know.
They're always paying
Okay,
attention
cool.
to us. You know this.
They, I know they are, but you never know. Just wanted to, not be on the god of my country's bad side, you know? Anyways, so when were you gonna tell me this outside of just right now?
Well, you and I haven't had a real good time to sit down and have a proper conversation about the whole thing, so I figured now's the best time as any.
Sure. Well, if we're sharing things, boy, do I have a lot to share with you.
Kind of cocks their head.
So I'll start with probably the lighter of this stuff first.
Is
And
Iono
Cyrus
sitting
will
right now?
She is.
Okay, good.
Yes. Cyrus is gonna make a point of like if you're standing up, you should sit down. If she wasn't already. Cyrus will then explain the plan with Artoria and kind of catch Artoria and Artorias and catch Ionos up on like the fact they have palaces. It's been so long since then, and we'll jump in. Cyrus will be like, so in the most not a date way, I'm having to pick Artoria up to go to dinner for this plan, which I don't like, but I have to do.
Let me get this straight. You walked up to a bitch who
Yes.
dumped you
Huge
very
bitch.
publicly.
Yes.
In public, you walked up to her and invited her out to dinner.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of forced them to go to a like private outing tonight because I was annoying the shit out of them off on the side.
The plan was also just to get, again, the plan's to get her and her brother in the same place at the same time, right?
Yes.
So we can confirm about their palaces, and so dinner seemed to be a little bit better. It was either Avrav asks both of them out to dinner at the same time, which can make things even more awkward, or we have them both in the same place at the same time and different places in the building. And I don't I don't like it either, okay?
What happened to that Selena girl? She was, pretty nice, and I mean, I know I scared her
They're
off a
not
little
gonna
bit,
be dating.
but
Artoria and Cyrus will not be dating. But that's actually
Ionos,
yeah, kind of why we came here.
Cyrus is standing up and is like right in front of her. I feel nothing towards Artoria. I'm doing what I need to make sure this world doesn't fucking crumble if their palaces go out of whack, like it happened with Bernie's palace.
well, just be careful,
I will, but that's also the other reason why I'm telling you
you
this.
don't feel anything doesn't mean that she won't if you invite her out to
I
dinner and
understand.
going to
but
pretty
also,
herself up and gonna
We're going
ask
to the
you
fucking
pick her
crown.
up.
She was looking at her
Taking
nails
her-
a bit.
Can you
Taking
both
her
shut the fuck up
extremely
and let me
fancy
say
restaurant.
something, please?
Are you paying?
Yes, unfortunately.
He did win
It's a
quite a
date.
bit.
Cyrus slams his fist on the table. Can I say my piece, please?
You may.
We need you there. Not with dinner, with me directly. I need you with Scent and Gus.
We could have Show come
Okay.
with, and we could,
Because we all need to be there. Avraf, myself, Scent, and Gus. And if Scent is just at the crown by himself with Gus,
dog.
it's awkward. But if with a dog, proverbially, It's awkward.
The talking talk.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know he talks.
She knows. She knows.
He's got the persona. He's got the persona.
I'm in the know. I'm
Yeah.
in the know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I caught her up. I caught her up.
Cool,
I
cool,
caught her up. And so at least if you and Scent are out to dinner together, it's not as bad. And when we initiate Dark Hour, you can move around and stuff too, so you can help out in the world. You don't have to come in. I don't want you to come in unless you want to come in. That's your choice, but you don't need to.
You could just leave if you want.
You could just leave if you really wanted to.
I mean, shit. If
But
you
it would
want to
help
use
to
this as an excuse for you and Sho to also go out to dinner, kind of make that another silent thing for Sho with. I don't know.
You could. No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah. Just you and me,
But
Sho and Gus.
It would, yeah. Could be a
What
weird
time?
double date.
What time?
7:30.
Also give it an excuse to get you both out of that damn office.
Let me talk to show, and if we can both make it, we'll meet.
If you can both
there.
make it, great.
Sure.
If not, just you is fine.
I'll try my best.
And now for the more heavy stuff. And Cyrus will literally explain everything in regards to Silas. Everything.
She kind of sits back in her chair. That's
A lot?
wow.
Yeah.
Sense like pacing the room at this point because his legs are fucking tired. He probably spent like 20 minutes talking about this.
Hold that thought for just a second. I'm getting a quick phone call.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, Sendo kind of just like be pacing around the room, just kind of like looking at knickknacks and stuff while he's just talking to Ionos and just
hearing it out.
yeah, just hearing the whole thing and just like hand on his head every time like the talk of like him touching touching the sword in his hand getting all icy and shit and just like
Mhm.
filling in
Getting it
cracks as needed and yeah.
All right. And as you sort of finish up, Ionos kind of takes in what you just told her, and she says, "That's concerning.
Very.
Let's avoid that happening, yeah?"
Yeah, I don't want it to happen, but he can't.
Right.
He can't. And if I'm the only connection, I gotta go. Because he could. Not even he could, he will. He'll just-
He won't. It won't.
It's not
I'm
going to happen.
It won't happen.
No, I'm no. No. I need to get back to work. No.
Sen kind of just walks up and puts his hand on Cyrus's shoulder and one hand on the desk. And just, it won't happen, but if it does, it's my responsibility.
She stands up.
An idea though that I had, after that happens, maybe you, because you have some healing capabilities, could try bringing him back. See what happens there. Maybe that connection severed. Cyrus could just come back as just Cyrus.
I mean, we haven't really experimented with her powers. So,
I'm not sure how much you've improved or anything, but I mean, it's something we could look into.
I haven't done anything. I just talking to Kalimvor. That's a lot. Well, all
It's a
right.
lot, yeah.
Hey, Cyrus is gonna
I-
step up, and if is Ino standing at this point, or is she still sitting?
Yeah, she stood up.
Yeah, Cyrus is just gonna grab her hands and just put clasp them in his and just be like, I almost.
He's just gonna stare at her.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I understand.
Hey, don't do that.
It ain't just you two, you know. He's got support. He won't go down that easily. Also, Gus can also try and bring
sorry.
him back, anyways. So he's
Cyrus is-
strangely strong. I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Cyrus is gonna. You're fine. Cyrus is gonna tighten his grip on Ionis's hands and just be like, try my best to make sure it doesn't happen. Okay. You have my word.
I will reach into whatever afterlife you end up into and tear you back here so I can beat the shit out of you myself if you do.
That's the sister I know and love. And Cyrus will go in and give her a big hug.
Yeah, she accepts, and a few seconds pass and she lets go and she says, but you've now wasted almost 30 minutes of my time, and Show is going to be not too pleased because that mechanic is he is a little too rough for Show's liking, and I've been mediating for the two of them to be able to speak.
Ionos, how if you know, how much does Show know about the stuff with personas and stuff? Just out of curiosity.
He hasn't said anything about it, and I haven't told him anything about it.
Okay, sure. Just curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question, DM, before she leaves. I forget. Does Show know I'm Ionos' brother?
It has been insinuated, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I want to make sure. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Cool. As Ionis is getting ready to leave, Cyrus is gonna be like, "Oh, by the way, can I borrow like a nice cloak or something? I guess. Not one of your collectibles."
You're not going out dressed like that.
That's what I said.
And she
I don't want to make this seem like more of a date than it actually is.
she walks back into her clothes closet. I think Dad said he left something for you. Here it is. And she walks
Dad
out.
left something for me.
She walks out, and it's like this nice, like very proper, like semi-formal clothes. It's got like it screams like it's very from Shinami, and she looks at you and says, "Dad used
I don't want to wear
these
that.
in his
I
deacon
don't want
days."
I don't want to wear that to the crown. That looks like I'm fucking proposing to somebody.
Well, at least wear this jacket part of it. Take the school one off and put this one on.
That I can do. I'll at least put on the damn suit jacket. That?
Yeah.
I am wearing that to go out to dinner with this bitch.
And, maybe change your pants as well.
Sis, I'm not that stupid. I'm
Where's
dumb.
his pants? And she hands to go.
Just from behind Cyrus, and kind of gives Ionos like an eyebrow like waggle when he says he's not that stupid. Trying to make Ionos laugh a little bit.
Yeah, she cracks a smile and says,
Also, why do you have pants in my size?
they were Dad's, and he said that they were for you.
Oh,
I have a whole wardrobe in here for you.
Dude, Barney's the same way. Don't underestimate these people.
Cyrus turns back to Sen as he says that, and turns back. No offense, that's kind of creepy that you have a whole wardrobe for me.
Well, Mom went shopping for you like crazy while she was here.
Oh, your mom? Never
no.
underestimate moms. Don't do that.
Oh no, we'll dissect that later this week. 'Cause, oh my god, she might get a letter from me. I swear to God, if there's anything, if it's what I hope it's not, I'm going to be very upset. How much? Do you know how much money she spent?
I'd rather not talk about it. She literally got a shirt that says "Mommy's little boy" on it, and she holds up a t-shirt.
Wear it. Give me that.
No, Cyrus is literally gonna get incensed. Wait, get the fuck out. Walk out.
No, this
right
is
now,
fuel for the
buddy.
fire. Give me this.
Nope. I know I haven't. Ionos, do me a favor. Burn that shirt.
Not that kind of
Thought
fuel.
it
Give me
was
that.
pretty funny.
I'm not wearing a mommy's little boy shirt when I'm fucking 20.
She's just trying to make up for lost time.
How much did that shirt cost?
It don't matter. That's funny as fuck. That's priceless.
Probably, admittedly, more than she's willing to admit.
It was probably worth a platinum, wasn't it?
I mean, it's really high quality.
You know any seamstresses?
Quite a few.
Take that to them and see if they can't get that shitty message off of there. And then maybe I'll consider wearing it. If it's a good color. Alright, we're leaving. Goodbye. I'll see you maybe tonight.
I will see
And
you
Cyrus is
maybe
just pushing
tonight.
scent out the door.
Hide that shirt. He'll find it. he gets just shoved out.
And Cyrus slams the door.
And
go
so
get
you
Dane.
go.
Let's go get Dane. And
Dane's like right there.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was just
Dane's
hugging
there.
the wall probably or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
He's-
I mean,
he's
last we
right
saw
there.
Dane was like up by Show's office, so I wasn't sure.
Well,
he
he
was just
followed.
chilling
Yeah,
around.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
he followed. Yeah.
Cyrus is gonna turn to Dane and be like, "How much did you hear?"
Just the yelling.
Okay, good. We're gonna leave it at that.
Mommy's
All right,
little
let's go.
boy.
Dane, I will bring the foot fetish joke back. I swear to God.
Okay, listen, if you drop the foot thing, maybe I'll drop the mommy's little boy thing.
I already said I was dropping it.
Good, then we're on the same page. Anyway,
So what? You're blackmailing me now too?
blackmailing you for blackmailing me?
It wasn't even blackmailing you. It was a joke
Well, I
that
mean, Mommy's
everybody
Little Boy is a
contributed
joke.
to, him included. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm getting another phone call.
Should we go with the other two?
Cyrus stomps off in a direction and you guys follow suit.
Yeah.
Bringing it back in time.
Holy fuck.
Avarith.
Sorry.
Avarith.
Have a whiff.
Zane. Zane.
Hey, gamer.
Zane. Zane.
Zane.
Uh-oh.
Zane. He's dead. Oh, he's here, I think. Hold on.
Oh, is your
Hold on.
mic acting up or something? There you go.
There he is.
Okay, so if I tap, I think I told you guys, if I tap my mic incorrectly, it resets my entire audio interface,
Right.
and it deleted my browser audio and my microphone.
Fuck.
And I was typing, I'm like chatting, I'm like, guys,
Have you been talking to
let me
us?
out of here. No, not fully.
Okay.
But,
Oh.
oh man.
All right. So, Avarith, you and Gus watch as the other group leaves Kin's office, and you are left alone with Gus. What are you doing?
You still hear me? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just blanked. Sorry, hold on, give me a sec. I only saw 4 of us in here. I was like, are we missing someone? Okay. We're out of it. We're going to, yeah, we're just gonna go find my brother then, I suppose. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab Gus and I'll offer Gus to be on my, oh wait, no, Gus is just a dog. I was thinking he's a cat for some reason. Never mind. Yeah, you can be on the ground. I'll offer you my shoulder if you want, because I do tower over people now. So puts it up to you. Otherwise, yeah, let's I'm gonna actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go walk. Wait. Wait, hold on a second.
Holding.
The room that I left Gage in, that wasn't
That was in
that's
the auditorium.
Cyrus Sisters, was it?
No, that was in the
No, it was the
auditorium.
auditorium.
I'm gonna go there first then.
Okay. You go there. Boom, you're there.
Okay, cool. Fuck, I don't even know how am I supposed to do this. It's supposed to be. I guess I'll peer into the room. It doesn't look like anyone's in there, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, you crack open the door, you look inside, nobody is inside.
Perfect. I'll close the door and I will summon Gage.
Okay. You go ahead and pull out the bell, and from behind you, you hear, Master Everett, I've been here the whole time. No need to ring that bell.
Yep, understood. Just
And you
okay.
you turn around to see where Gage's voice came from, and you don't see him.
Where?
And then you look up and you see him like pressed against the wall in the corner.
Hey, buddy.
Working on my stealth moves. Do you like it?
I mean, they worked. I don't know how glamorous it is, but, you know, it worked.
He lets go and he falls to the ground just onto his feet.
Did anyone come through here?
Nobody stopped by, Master Everett.
So no one touched the recording device.
Master Gus? No.
I see. I mean, do you have any way to monitor this room and also do whatever you do, or do you have to be here?
I mean, it'll take some finagling, but I could keep an eye on it whilst doing any other duties that you require of me.
I don't have anything specifically for you to do now, but yeah, I mean, unless you know where my brother might be.
I could take a quick look around if you don't mind waiting here.
By all means.
Very well. Just a moment, Master Everett. And
Understood.
He walks over behind like a changing like door, and he just vanishes. And a few moments pass. A few more moments pass. A few more moments pass. And then opening the door from the hallway on the opposite end of the room, Gage walks in. Ah, Master Everett, there you are.
Yeah?
I have located your brother and informed him that you wished to speak with him, and he said that you are to arrive at his room, and he looks at his watch, in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, all right. Well, Gus, let us go then, very quickly. And yes, if you can semi-monitor this and do whatever you need to do, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, just try to find the identity of whatever that is.
I will do my best, Master Everett.
Thank you. All right, let's go. And he'll do a fast pace out the door.
And away you go.
Away you go.
I'm shaking my hips. We're doing a fast Karen walk.
And you make it.
Nice.
Congratulations, you're there. Record
baby.
time. 2 minutes
All
to
right,
spare.
I'm just, hey. I'm smacking it.
Smacking the door. A quick moment passes, and the door opens, and Theobald is standing in the doorway.
Is that his butler?
It is, and he
Okay.
smiles. He smiles. At you.
Theobald.
Master Everett, it is a pleasure as always to see you.
Indeed.
Master Artorius has been waiting for your arrival.
Wonderful. Do you mind if my dog comes?
Kind of looks at you, Gus. Raises an eyebrow.
He's clean.
As long as it does not make it, too many barking noises.
No, it doesn't.
Master
doesn't like to
Artorius
bark. Yeah.
has been deep in study today, and he is, as you know, how he gets when he is being
Don't want to put him on
challenged.
a bad side. Yeah. Gotcha.
Appreciate
All
it.
right. Yes, I don't want to make your life even harder than it is.
I will fetch some drinks for you and your dog, and I will see you in the study momentarily.
Thank you. I'll kind of walk in, close the door behind him, lock it, and just walk over. As I'm perusing, I am going to just kind of very perceptibly look around for potentially anything that maybe look like those devices, but also potentially looking for anything that would be maybe related to him pushing for power, like a notebook out or a map or anything. Like a strategy plan.
Yeah, make an investigation check while you're kind of walking around.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you don't find anything that screams to you like, you know, evil diary or anything. Anything of the sort of like plans. It seems like he has a lot of school texts around. He has a lot of notebooks, and as you peer inside one of them, it just has you know, like class notes and stuff like that. And it seems like he's
Gotcha.
paying attention to his studies very, very closely. He is
Diligently.
known as a prodigy, so has to stay on top of that shit. As you walk into the study proper, you see sitting at a desk facing the wall is your elder brother. He is currently writing extremely quickly, like at a feverish pace. And Theobald walks. No, his back is to you. He's facing the wall.
Oh, gotcha.
And he is writing feverishly, like he's writing very like, you know, he's writing very fast. Theobald walks in and places a tea set on a small table and says, "Master Avrif, if you would." And he refers to a chair nearby.
Right. Yes. I'll kind of go take a seat, put Gus down.
Theobald pours you a cup of tea and walks it over to you and hands it to you and bows
Thank you,
and says,
Theobald.
"Master Artorius, if you need anything, do not hesitate to ring for me." And Artorius puts his pen down.
Can I
course,
see
Theobald.
what maybe he's writing?
You try to peer over his shoulder. It looks like he's writing some sort of essay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Intensely.
Yeah, he's really getting after it. And Artorius sits back in his chair and he looks up at the wall in front of him that has a map of Zested on it. "To what do I owe this pleasure today, Avarif?"
Well, been a while since we've spoken properly. So, you're pretty focused on your studies, it seems like.
You think being a genius comes naturally?
Of course not. I commend you for, well, even when we were growing up, how hard you've worked.
Yes.
We just finished our midterms, so didn't know if you were studying for something more.
Well, unlike you, Avarif, I take my studies extremely seriously and take more than just the standard classes. I have private classes on top of what we are given with the professors at this academy, and I intend to make full use of them.
Of course. Can't be the ruler of Zested without all that knowledge, right?
Precisely.
Yeah. Talked to my sister recently.
He stops for a second and he looks over his shoulder at you and he stands up and he pushes his chair back a little and he turns around and stands there looking at you. "Why do you want to know?" And he walks over to this cabinet and he opens it up and he pulls out this glass container that has this like amberish liquid inside of it. He pulls out a glass and pours just a little bit. And Theobald walks into the room with this container, opens it up, and he places this circular ice cube in the glass. And then
So
he exits the
bougie.
room.
Look it out.
He exits the room and Artorius walks over to the chair that is on the opposite side of this smaller table from you, and he sits down and he crosses a leg as he takes a sip out of this glass. I'm waiting.
Well, you guys used to hang out a lot more. Still being siblings and such. I just haven't seen you two in a room for a while. Or walking together.
And you haven't been paying very much attention, have you?
You know me. Always
Yes,
few
I do
steps
know.
behind. Yeah.
Is this why you came here? You're concerned about my relationship with my
No,
twin sister?
it was just a beginner of conversation. I just wanted to see how our family was doing a little bit.
Yes, well, our family is doing just fine as it stands right now.
Okay.
He takes another sip. Is there something that you need if you're trying to start small talk?
It's just beginning of right. No, again, we haven't sat down properly in a while, so before you become even more busy,
Must we?
before you
Must we sit down and talk?
What, do you not want to? I mean, when you become the ruler, you're not gonna have that much time anymore.
And you think that I what? Would
Wait, what'd
like
you
to you what? You think that I would like to have quality time? Please. I'm not so sentimental. Once I become
Gotcha.
king, you are going to be shipped off to some foreign land. My sister will also be shipped off to some backwater noble where she can't do anything.
I mean, I thought I was supposed to help you. Just
Yes, you're supposed to help me get the throne, and then once you've done that, I will send you somewhere far away to reward you.
oh, gotcha.
You're already marrying that Shinami girl. Or, not Shinami, what land is it? Oh,
Asuka?
right, Asuka. Whatever they're
Yeah.
called.
Well,
Yes,
I mean, it just
you can head off to Asuka and deal with whatever's going on over there. And
okay.
I won't stand in your way.
Thanks, bro. Well, I don't want to take any more of your precious time, so apologize. He'll kind of stand up and gesture Gus just to kind of be right next to his leg.
When did you get a dog?
I'm just looking after one. Not really mine, but Fred is busy right now, so
It is disgusting, so maybe maybe tell your friend to get a different breed.
Hey, fuck this guy.
he's gonna with
He's
his
the one that we
foot
killed?
kind of. No, he's gonna put his foot and move Gus behind him more to get out of sight.
Guff is going to bite him.
I will tell him your precious insight. Do you mind just one last favor before you inevitably get too free?
Make persuasion check.
Oh man.
Ooh.
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 That's not terrible.
It's not horrible. It's
I mean,
like
that's
a
average.
sibling
That's average.
persuasion.
That's average.
It's a
Gus, bark.
sibling
Gus,
persuasion,
actually,
right?
Gus, don't bark. Gus, don't bark. That'll actually give him disadvantage.
That'll piss him off. I mean, well, hey, was the
Look at him with the big ol' eyes.
Kind of narrows his eyes. It depends on what you're about to ask of me.
just want one last hug with my brother.
An embrace.
Yes, just brief, maybe a second of your time. To you, maybe nothing, but that 1 second could mean a lot to me.
Puts the glass down. And he straightens out his shirt and he stands up. One final embrace. For now, your next one will be on your wedding day when I send you off to Oscar territory.
I will look forward to the other one as well, then.
You may come to me, my brother.
He will open his arms and, with the embrace, will put the key behind him and through his heart.
Click, click. Boom, baby. Dark hour activated.
Commence!
Boom, bitch. Every single one of you, all the rest of you, you're walking through the open foyer area of the or not the foyer, the like open field area outside of the disciplinary not the disciplinary committee. Holy shit!
You got this. You're doing great.
The academy.
The academy, towards the cafeteria from the student council offices. You're watching as a bird is coming, like swooping down, you know, going towards its nest, and it just stops midair. And then you realize some of the students that were talking and laughing freeze in place. You watch as people were walking towards the cafeteria, not like directly with you, but they just stop. Noise ceases. A dark hour has commenced. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Yeah.
Damn.
Woo!
All right.
sir.
Thank you, break.
When do you have to
Take a
leave,
break.
by the way, Zeph?
My hard out's 7.
Yeah, so
So in an hour 15.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah. That's my hard out. My soft out's like 6:30, but like I can go to 7. It's fine.
Yeah. So stretch your
Sorry,
legs,
t-
go to the
10
bathroom.
EST.
Be back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Go,
BRB,
thanks,
guys.
Bav.
Hello.
I'm okay.
And we're
No
back.
dying.
So I have just been informed that I did an oopsie doopsies.
Yep.
Quite the error.
Yeah, listen,
Second big
it's in
oopsie-doopsie
character for
Avareth.
Avareth, and I'm fine with that. But like,
Totally
whoops.
is.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get a scolding for this one.
Fine.
I turned the key. Yippee, yippee.
Yes, you
Oh.
turned the key.
God.
Congratulations.
I mean,
Thanks,
you could just
man.
leave right after. You could.
It's true.
Well,
Certainly
can you
not.
actually leave a palace immediately? What is
I mean,
what is
yeah.
the conditions to leave a palace?
I mean, you just go back to where you came from, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go back to where you came from and will your way away.
So I just turn around and that works?
Basically, just turn
Well,
around.
wherever
Yeah,
go-
you like wherever you plop
around
into, you just be like, you know what? I don't want to, and walk out.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait. So when that time I was falling through the sky, the only time I would have been able to get back is if I flew back up.
No,
Basically,
not necessarily. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Sort of,
Well,
sort of in a way.
The cognitive
Sort of in a way.
area,
Yeah, sort
the
of in a
cognitive
way.
area that you like, just leave. Basically, like
Yeah,
so
and
like
the
when we
thing
were
is that,
in like Bernie's palace, for example, there was that big like area that we were walking through. You just had to just walk the way we came in and leave.
Mhm.
yeah, and like with Leo's palace, like proverbially, like if you found like the main entrance, it could also be used as an exit since there were multiple people in the palace at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
There are multiple exits to a palace
Yeah.
in a sense. So like,
Mhm.
if Artorias' palace is similar to Artoria's, where it's kind of like you're just entering into the camp, you would technically just leave the camp and will yourself away.
Basically, the
Mhm.
edge of the cognizant world that you're in.
Understood.
Yeah. Yeah, but also like, don't meta make the decision to
Yeah, yeah.
leave just because you know. Let's
Oh
roll
no,
with it,
I'm
'cause
not. I'm not going
Yeah.
to.
But now you know how it works. So yeah, I
But
feel
I'm
like
just
Avarith
like-
would
I'm
know
just
how it
curious
works.
on that.
Yeah, I feel like Avarith would know.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right.
Okay.
Play.
All right.
All
We're
right.
back.
Rein it in.
Hit the thing.
I didn't
That
expect
was an
that.
honestly got a mistake.
Thank
That
you.
was
Didn't
honestly got a
expect
mistake.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, hello. We're back. All right, Avarith. Gus. You enter the palace proper into Artorias's palace. You see, as you are teleported in, you are still in your same clothes. Gus, you can be dog or a kobold. That is up to you. And what you guys see as you look around is soldiers. It is eerily similar to what you saw the first time when you were in Artoria's palace. It seems like they're preparing for war. It seems like they're preparing for battle. There are people running around, getting, munitions ready. They're getting swords sharpened. There are not so much the same as Artoria's palace, where there was an enlistment currently going on. It seems like any sort of enlistment period that may have been going on has already ended, and whoever is signed up is already signed up, and they are preparing for battle.
I see.
What are you doing?
So I'm just kind of pretty much at a camp right now then.
You are at a camp. Yep.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'm going to try and don my disguise kit.
Okay.
And just make myself look like not Avareth as much as I can.
Okay. Go
Actually,
ahead.
hold on. Technically, if I'm a pawn to him, I would have some power here. No?
Theoretically, yeah. Yeah. Theoretically.
I'll still try.
Okay. Go ahead and make performance check.
Performance. Ooh la la.
Is this guy's
See
good?
how
Nope.
this guy's good?
That's average.
Not good. Not good.
It's average.
That's average.
You
Thank
start
you.
like putting like the like some makeup under your eye to like sort of change, the sort of shape of your face, and you accidentally smudge it a little bit. You get a little bit in your eye, and it's like starts twitching, and like it gets a little red. And then you think, all right, well maybe the hair color, and you put like this weird red color, and it doesn't mix well with your blue, and it just kind of looks stupid.
Okay.
And Gus, you're just sitting here witnessing this sort of travesty.
Oh. I'm gonna turn to Gus. I don't think it went well.
Gus might have to agree.
Okay. Is there like a fountain or something? Maybe a body of water or something nearby?
Yeah, there's like this these small like water barrels.
Yeah, can I
you
just
definitely use
go
them
douse myself a little bit, clean my eyes out and my hair?
Yep.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Cool.
Yeah, you go ahead and do so, and it comes right out, nice and easy.
Nice.
There's a few soldiers that were walking by that see you sort of just like douse yourself in water, and they go nodding. No, new recruit. Yep, I get that. And they just walk away.
Oh. Okay. Well, he didn't recognize me, so... Huh. I guess that's good? I'm not sure. Well, Gus, I suppose we just need to watch. So if I'm gonna look like a recruit, I should just do dumb things. I often do that accidentally. All right, so just be me. Okay, all right, I can do that. Perfect. Well, Gus, I guess we just kind of trolley around. I will look dumb, and then it'll all work out probably.
Gus has question.
Okay.
You're looking like recruit. Yes.
Yes.
What about Gus?
Can I look around? Is there any other type of person that's not human in this army?
I mean, yeah, there's like some, otherworldly creatures, just kind of mixing about, but other than that, it's mostly just people.
Okay. Well, shit.
You hear ba-dum, 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 horse hooves pounding the pavement, pounding the dirt in your direction.
In my specific direction?
Yeah, roughly in your direction.
Okay.
And you turn and look,
I'm gonna
and
kind
you
of try to
recognize
duck if
them.
I can. Oh.
You recognize them. It is Frederick of Verdant House.
Uh-huh.
And he sees you as you start to sort of duck, and he heals his horse as the horse skids to a stop. And he says, "Master Everett, is that you?"
I'm gonna kind of peer up. Hey.
You should have told me you were stopping by.
Well, I like to make a big juncture out of things that don't need to be.
Per usual. And he gets off the horse and he walks over to you and he bows lightly and he says, "Sir Frederick Blythe, at your service, Master Avrith."
Sir Frederick, a pleasure again. What is the rush?
Well, Master Artorius has just received word. Some unsightly things have been going on with your sister as of late. So I was going
Nothing
to
new.
spread the word around to some of the recruits to get ready, and we're sending off shortly.
I see. Are like a battle, you mean? Or?
Well, we are going to begin our campaign shortly. It seems that Master Artorius has given up on Nightwood, Ampersand, and Estelius. Sort of
That's
not in a
disappointing.
good way.
I see. That is disappointing to hear.
It is, but Portgat, Albright, and Edelin are sure to join our cause.
I will only hope so. Is there anything that I can do
Well,
to help you specifically?
I suppose not, but why are you drenched in water and out here?
Oh, well,
I thought I just saw you in the tent not too long ago.
Oh, wait, wait, out of character. Do we, like, take over whoever the imaginary person is?
You don't know.
Oh, interesting. Well, you know, with the heat blaring and how intense things are going, this is the way I've found to best cool myself off. And honestly, brings me sanity.
Well, you best bet going back to the tents. Master Artorius will surely be looking for you.
Of course, I wouldn't want to make him wait at all.
Do you need a ride?
Oh, are your horses okay with dogs?
Oh, please, they are more than okay.
Well, wonderful then. Yeah, I would love one. All right.
All right, and he gets on his horse and he reaches an arm down for you to get on.
I will grab his arm, kind of hold it onto Gus as well.
And and the horse turns around and heads back towards the Gus is not used to riding horses. This is an experience. Also not even like properly riding it. You're like being held while it's in motion. It's like you're flying, really. So anyway, you get to the main tent, and it has these wooden wall fortifications on the outside of this large tent. It's not too dissimilar from the one that you saw in Artoria's palace. And you get to the entrance of this fort, and Frederick stops the horse and he says, "All right, this should be where I can let you go, Master Everett."
Understood. Thank you again for the ride, and good luck in your campaign, and to your men as well. Make sure they stay hydrated.
It is quite the summer's day.
It is indeed.
Very good. Until next.
Until next. I'll kind of give him a salute.
Yeah, and he rides off. What you doing?
So this is the tent of
Your elder brother.
my elder brother. Okay. Wait, you said that guy already rode off, right?
Yeah, he begins to ride off, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Is there anyone else around here that I would recognize?
That you recognize?
Yes.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Come on, baby. No whammies, no whammies. Okay, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, so you're standing kind of like in the entryway of these massive doors, and like you see the tent, and you can sort of see inside the tent, and it is like on the mansion of tents. Like,
Oh.
I mean, you know how like your family is with like, you know, luxury and stuff like that.
Right.
So you know that it's not just like you enter the tent, hello. There's like rooms and places that you can go
very
to in there. It's
prestigious. Yeah.
it's posh. You look around and you see guards walking around, you know, making their rounds, and then you see yourself.
What?
You see yourself. You're currently looking at a barrel that is open, and you're looking around, and you lean over and lick the water. Or the liquid.
What? I what?
You licked the liquid.
Why? Why am I doing that? What
And
am I licking it for?
you stand up and you sort of rub your chin,
Oh no.
and then you lean down again and you just submerge your face in the liquid.
Wait, is it? am I watching what I just did previously?
You're watching what your imaginary self was doing.
This is the cognitive version of you
It's
in
the
Artorias'
cognitive
palace.
version. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yup.
All right,
you,
copy that.
You see somebody walks by, and while your head is submerged under this liquid, this guard reaches over and puts his hand on the back of like the cognitive version of you head and just holds it under the liquid. And
Holy
you just
shit!
watch as you begin struggling, like unable to get out, unable to breathe, and just like a few seconds pass and the guard lets up their hand and you pop out of the barrel breathing heavily, and you look around and like the guards are laughing, and you hear your own voice a little more nerdy, and you go, "Hey, not cool, guys."
Oh!
You're gonna see Avarith just like face falling as hard as he can, and just, I knew he thought I was dumb, but this, oh,
buddy.
well, hey, you know what? Honestly, it makes me happy because it just means I'm acting very good, and he thinks I'm this stupid. So, okay. It seems like I will need to try. Gus, are you good at putting on disguises?
I don't know. Is Gus good at putting on disguise? I mean, he could.
I don't know.
The animals. I'm
Is
trying to-
Gus good at disguise?
I am checking things. I am a little on a moon right now.
You're fine. I'm just fucking
It's
with
more
you.
of like
Yeah.
RP version if your background it has like if you like go to parties and you have to dress up for like in the Feywild or whatever.
The
He goes
short
to parties
answer
all the time.
The short answer is no, you are not good at disguising yourself. But the long answer is you do have, you are a druid. You can transform into an animal.
That's true.
I mean,
And you can
you
use
already
magic
are
here.
a dog. You could also just turn into a dog.
Yeah.
It's more or less asking if they would be able to help me.
Oh, I have nothing to like. No magic to help with that shit.
Nothing.
No. I mean, it's the help action. Like,
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, everybody
Oh.
Yeah.
can help. Like,
okay. Well, I was just RPing it.
Interesting. Okay.
you're good.
I'm screaming. I'm just gonna. I'm looking at this. Just do your best. I don't think I should be seen. Let's try this again, maybe. And
So,
may I?
Aberith wants to not be seen.
Yeah, I want to not be Avarith right now. I think. Do you have any way to transform me like you do yourself, or maybe just help me with this kid again?
I mean, would I be able to like give him like help with his rolls for the kit?
Just the help action.
Yeah. I mean, he would just let him roll with advantage. Yeah, we'll say
Gus
go ahead and
could-
roll with
Gus
advantage.
Could
Yeah.
help with
Okay.
Yeah, Gus could help with your kid again if you want to not be average.
Yeah, let's try that.
Go for it.
It's a little better.
Hey,
Oh,
not
that was
bad.
needed.
I mean, not for nothing. Like, it's a little better than when you tried to do it yourself. Gus, you're kind of looking at it, and it's not the greatest disguise. Like, I mean, you're a little shorter than Avarith, or like a lot shorter than Avarith. So it was like hard to help him while like standing on
Yeah.
his shoulders or on his hands. Like, you're uneasy, so like the makeup is a little like off. It's not the greatest disguise is what I'm getting at. Enough to maybe deter somebody, but if they like took a second, they'll know.
Gotcha.
Gus did his best.
Thanks, Gus. Appreciate it.
What you doing?
I guess I'm gonna kind of see if maybe there's I don't know, some armor or something nearby, and maybe I can kind of disguise myself as a recruit more, or maybe like a helmet or something that these soldiers would wear.
I mean, adding more clothes to you won't help you. The 16 kind of encompassed all that would basically disguise you. So if you had
Okay,
a
so
helmet,
not even putting a
it's
helmet on
not-
would help.
yeah, no, it's not like, oh, if you put on a helmet that covers your face, you get a plus like 5 or 6 onto that. It's not really how it's gonna work.
No, not
with-
like a plus to it, just make it more difficult, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you already rolled the 16 to disguise yourself, so like adding more in post won't really assist you
Got
with
it. Copy that, never mind then.
Mhm.
Alright.
that. I mean, you can be like, oh, I put on a helmet while I was wearing my disguise kit, but
Doesn't help with that.
yeah, no,
Okay.
not a big assist.
Alrighty. That'll do. I'm
you
just
doing?
gonna kind of be on the side then and see if I can't just not be seen and just watch my proverbial self get bullied by guards.
Yeah, you begin to watch yourself, and we're using the royal you in this case, not you,
Okay.
but your cognitive version of you. You watch as you walk around kind of aimlessly. You're like looking up at the sky. You're whistling to yourself, and then you look down and you see a small anthill, and you bend over and you start poking at the anthill.
Aw.
Oh no.
Bro's cooked.
And guard walks by and kicks you in the back, and you face plant into the
Oh,
anthill.
nice.
And
He's a-
some man said, "Ah!"
He's baby.
You just sort of scream as you clean off your face, and you just, guys, come on!
Not
Enough.
the
Not the
He's
voice.
baby.
Guys, come on! I'm Avoaf. It's a
Aw.
Discord mod. Mod in
no.
his free time.
Jesus. And you just kind of watch these antics unfold. And a few more moments pass, and the guards are kind of done picking on you, and you hear this bell ring, and you watch as you start whipping your head back and forth. The master is calling.
The master is calling. I hate it.
Oh no. Okay.
He's
And
Steve
you,
before the super soldier serum.
Yeah. Oh man.
You watch as you walk over to the entrance of the tent, and a guard looks at you, and he says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't think that you're dressed quite right there, Master Avarif." And
Whatever do you mean?
you scratch your head and you say, "Oh no, do I still have to wear it?" And the
Oh,
guard smiles
God.
and holds out a dog collar.
Oh, buddy.
What?
And you take the collar and
Oh.
you put it around your neck. And
As fuck.
the guard reaches out and hooks you up to a leash. And he says,
What?
"That's a good boy."
What kinky shit is my brother into?
He's baby.
And he yanks your collar as you begin to walk into the tent.
Why was the other guy so nice to me?
IRL Avarif's having
Oh.
some
You'll find out.
self-discovery here.
Yeah, he sure is.
Huh?
Never mind. Or
What
about
you doing, Avrif?
Are they going to like a different tent?
No, they're going into the main tent.
Am I already in there or?
You were posted up outside against a wall.
Okay,
Watch
I'm gonna
yourself.
kind of see if I can't slightly follow them.
Okay. And so you do. You begin to walk in, make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah, fuck. Am I still wearing my heavy armor?
You are indeed.
You are.
Oh,
First
yeah.
stealth check in
See
a
that
while.
disadvantage, baby. Let's see that stealth check at disadvantage.
You got this. I believe in you.
Lovely. Yeah, surely.
Well,
Yeah,
buddy.
no.
It's okay, bud.
Yeah.
Clink,
no.
clink,
That's-
clink, clink, clink.
Uh,
you just very loudly clinking as you're walking behind, and
I mean, you know,
The guard-
everyone's in armor.
the guard stops, like, and he turns around and he looks at you and raises an eyebrow and he says, "You taking over the watch?"
They said they needed more help over here, so I am only providing more help, as they said.
Yeah, watch the door. I gotta take the dog into his room.
Sounds good.
He yanks the leash as you go. Oh, come on, man! You ain't gotta yank it that hard.
Poor
guy.
He's a
What if I
baby.
killed the Avarice that's in here and put him out of his
Oh my
fucking
God.
misery?
That poor guy.
Drowns him a little too long.
Yeah. What if I just be a guard and yeah, it's a little too long.
Anyway, the guard
Pretty funny.
walks
Anyways, yeah, go on.
further into the tent and walks out of sight. What are you doing?
He's inside the tent further,
You are
and he was
inside
posted
the
up
tent.
outside of it. Oh, I'm inside
Yep.
the tent.
You're,
Do I have a
like,
pretty
in the
good view of
doorway.
everything still, even though I'm standing guard?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can see inside the tent that there are, like, flaps in different rooms. Like, it goes pretty deep. It's like a massive fucking tent. Like one of those big
Okay.
party tents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that, except almost double it in size.
And they're walking into somewhere else.
Yeah, they're walking into like a side room, like down a separate tent hallway.
Okay. I'll kind of still stand guard by being behind them, but like just stay,
Okay.
keeping myself at every door,
Yeah.
And anytime that they move forward past another door, then I'll go to that door and stand guard.
Gotcha. They walk down, the series of hallways towards, like, you can tell you're walking towards the back. And the guard walks into a room and says, "Ah, master, I've brought your favorite pet." And you hear Artorias clink a glass. Looks like the dog needs a walk. Take him back outside. And the guard, you hear the guard, like, kind of clinking an armor and goes, "Yes, sir." And he begins
gonna
to walk.
just be away from the door a little bit, but still standing a guard, not looking towards them.
Mm-hmm. And the guard walks by you. He doesn't even acknowledge you, but the other you looks at you, makes eye contact with you, raises an eyebrow, and then smiles.
Oh.
He's
Oh no, I don't like that.
Oh. Okay. I will let the guard go ahead many of paces before I also follow suit.
Are you going back outside?
Well, I mean, I'll stay outside this door a little bit, maybe like an eavesdrop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so you go ahead, you post up outside of where you think, or where you kind of know where Artorias is posted up. Make a perception check.
Not bad.
I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you go ahead, you listen in, and you can hear inside the room. There's a guard that is talking, and he says, "Oh, Master Artorias, what was the point of calling in your pet if you were just going to send him out for another walk?"
Here's pet.
And Artorias says,
He's baby.
"That insignificant roach. I just wanted to humiliate him just a little more before I send him away." He's a little more than he leads on, and it is funny to humble him. Remind him of who his master is. For when he goes to Artoria's camp. Oh, my double agent will do masterful work.
Did you say massive?
Masterful.
Work? What do you... Oh,
Masterful.
okay. Got it.
And the other guard in the room says, I thought that he was just an idiot. Artorias. He is. He's a moron. He's a moron who pretends to be smart. And in doing so, he thinks he needs to act the fool. That plays right into my hands.
Wait, so he's saying that he knows I'm acting a fool?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
And then silence. You just hear the clinking of glasses and nothing else.
I will start heading towards the main entryway of where I already was.
Okay. Before you head off, we're gonna switch gears. Go back to the other group real quick. What you guys doing?
Cyrus is turning to Scent and Dane, being like, so I asked his sister out on a not date for fucking nothing?
Dane's kind of just chuckling to himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, Sen's laughing.
So, what the fuck do we do now? We don't know where they are.
No, yeah, we have no idea. I mean, we could try to look for Artoria, maybe.
Don't know where she is either.
I don't remember. Are
Well,
we able
I
to use
mean-
magic at this point?
No.
Okay, I
Not
wasn't
in the
sure.
dark hour now.
not
Yeah,
on
I wasn't
it,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you know where her room is, maybe she went back there to, like file her fingernails, get all dressed up and dolled up.
Would
True.
she really take 3 hours to get ready?
I
Have you
never
met?
underestimate a
Trick
woman.
question.
Yeah.
Trick question. I guess we can go to her room, but I mean, jeez, this wasn't the plan.
Because if we can get somewhere magical, I can contact Avarif.
Yeah, you got that stone. Yeah, let's go run to see Artoria's room. I'll hold on to my key. And I guess I should probably put these on so that way. How am I fighting it? Just put the pants on.
Yeah, hurry up, put the pants on.
Stop by. We'll stop in a. I'll stop in a bathroom or something along
What
the
do you-
way.
We're just guys here. Just
Why
put the
would you
pants
stop
on.
in a bathroom? Just take your pants off.
Fuck you! What if I have to take a shit?
Why are you gonna take a
You
shit
have to
right now?
Take a shit?
I don't know. I get nervous. It's a hypothetical. Fine. Fucking just I'll put the damn pants on. So it's just
It's just
takes
us. We're
his
just guys. Come on,
pants
we
off.
come on. It's fine.
I'm gonna put his other pants on. I wanted to at least doll myself up a little bit, so it's
You
not
drop
just
your
like out
pants
there.
and begin putting your pants on, and you hear, Cyrus, it's a dark hour. Don't go streaking.
It's Rinko, isn't it?
It's Rinko.
Scent is just doubled over. Just yes. I'm so glad you showed up. Hey, Rinko.
Rinko?
Do you know where Artorias' room
changing.
is? He's just ignoring Cyrus. Just do you know where Artorias' room is?
I haven't. Well, no, I don't. I know where Artoria's
You
room
know
is.
where? Take us there once I put my belt on, please. And Cyrus is just like zipping up his
Sure.
pants at this point.
The assumption is Avarif and Gus may have gone into Artorias' palace just now.
Well, that's what I figured, because, well, Dumber isn't here with you, so.
crazy.
Yeah, and this wasn't our plan either. At this point, Cyrus has turned around and it's just like, yeah, we had a plan, and this was not part of it at all.
That's a good nickname. I'll have to
Unfortunate.
use that later.
I haven't figured out
dumb or
which one
who's
of
dumb?
you is. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out between all of you. I think maybe you are because you're taking your pants off in a public place, even though it's a dark.
I
hour.
wanted to go into the fucking bathroom, but these two just said we're all guys here, and then you're here. Okay? It's a matter of circumstance.
Scent is just losing
I
it.
mean,
He's laughing
coincidence.
so hard.
If you want, like, they're pretty nice looking underwear. So like,
It's true.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, like, you could have shitty taste in underwear.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm just trying to compliment you.
I appreciate it,
Is Dane
but just
losing
know I
his
wasn't
shit
streaking
too?
or planning on streaking.
Is Dane just losing his shit too, like Scent?
Yeah, he's just fucking keeled
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Sense found a bench to just kind of just drag Dane over. We're just like,
You know what? Let's just go to Artoria's room, okay? Let's just go into her palace at this point, and now let's just go.
that
Let's
sounds like
just
a
go.
great idea. That sounds wonderful.
Wiping away tears. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I love
Oh,
this
yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Yep.
I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. You two, I'm never listening to any suggestion you two make again when we're in a dark
Look,
hour.
okay, how was I supposed to know that Rinko was going to conveniently showed up? I'm so glad you did. But how was I supposed to know?
Well, I mean, I was just right over there. I was reading a book, and then boom, Dark Hour started.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was funny though seeing him do that, huh?
So did you hear us?
Hilarious.
So
Well,
did
about
you hear
what?
us? Is that why?
About your-
about-
About your date?
It's not a date.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should probably
Okay.
get your story straight, because
We're in a
Well,
dark
like-
hour. This doesn't fucking count.
well, okay, all right, fine, relax. But your date, not date, whatever your date.
I know people are gossiping already. They saw me walk up to Artoria.
Well, there's gonna be a story about you guys in the paper, but we can talk about that later.
Oh, really?
Excuse
You can tell me about it on the
walk
way.
and talk, bitch.
You
Walk
can tell me
and
about that
talk.
on the way. I would love to know.
Come on.
What-
Is
what-
it about our breakup or is it about?
Well,
is
it's
it
actually
about
kind of
this?
a little bit about your breakup. Martoria might not like it too much. Also, I didn't realize you were gay.
Huh?
I know we have a bromance, but wait, what?
Oh no, not with Dane.
Oh.
Which Dane? I didn't know that about you either. Which I'm totally on board with. I support you with anything.
Oh,
you do.
Dane!
You know
I'm
that.
so happy for you
Oh.
two.
Dane goes,
Yeah.
I'm not, but okay.
Dane, power to you, man.
Power to you, Cyrus.
Wait, what?
Both of you.
Rinko says, yeah, you guys are in an on again, off again relationship, I read.
No, we're not.
News to me.
Oh, well, it's going to be in the newspaper.
You're taking that out of the newspaper.
Unfortunately, it's already in production.
You are ripping every single paper out of production and removing that story.
Um,
Would you rather that or the
Not that there would
previous
be anything
article?
wrong with Dane and I dating, but we're not dating.
but we can certainly try.
Is it Gossip Gal?
Yep. She said she has hard proof that it was said directly to her.
You know, sometimes scandalous
What's her
makes me laugh.
proof? Sorry, scandalous. I'm so pissed right now. At least it's better
Yes.
than the other story going out.
True. Yeah.
Well, she made an addendum because of whatever you guys did to Patrell.
You know, I'll take this half victory, I guess.
I see this as an absolute
I'll take
win.
relationship drama over being called a sexual predator.
Well, I mean, that's also in there, but like not directly in there. Like, you know,
Wait, excuse me?
It's like both in there. Like, she admitted that she was going to call you one, and then she reeled it back and said, but you're not one.
But people are still gonna ask if it's true, if I was a sexual predator, because it's gonna be in the fucking paper?
Oh, no. It got completely downplayed. It won't be brought up at all.
Why can't I catch a
Hopefully.
break?
Hopefully not.
You just see Cyrus's head just like, just hanging low.
I would assume we're walking during this whole thing. While we're walking, can Scent kind of also
Yeah,
see if
you
there's
are.
anybody that we are not used to seeing move around at all? Like maybe someone we haven't seen before that's like,
Make a perception check.
yeah. Just curious here. A little curious. No. That would be a no.
No, no.
Not one
Not
bit.
with a 9.
Nope.
When
Or the shot.
Cyrus lifts his head up, can he make a perception check as well? Just to
You may.
cool.
Shot in the dark.
Dirty 20.
Not bad.
Dirty 20.
Not
Pretty
bad.
good. Pretty good. Let's see who you see. You see walking around. Actually, you do see somebody.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
It's you know who it is though.
Oh.
It's Ionis, isn't it?
No. It's fucking Oberon.
My man. My man.
He's
Oh, no.
he's walking around and like he's looking at people. He's in his his disguised self as Ollie's nephew, Albert, and he's walking around and he's like inspecting people. He's like looking at them closely, and he just like pulls somebody's pants down, and then walks to the next person and like moves their arm into a position that will, like, when they come back, they're gonna smack somebody.
Does Cyrus point this out to Scent?
Yeah, Cyrus immediately is gonna turn around and be like to everybody, like, the king is walking around making practical jokes. If we run into him, Rinko, if he's the king of the Feywilds, it's Oberon. You know,
How far away is he?
you know what to do.
He's like 40, 50 feet away.
Sense.
Cyrus isn't saying this too loud.
Sense just gonna like it's his movement's 45. He's gonna do like a quick run up to Oberon, just tie his shoes, tie this guy's shoes.
Oberon looks over at you and raises an eyebrow. I do not remember giving you permission to just approach me so callously.
But it'd be funny, wouldn't
That's a
it?
good one. I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yes, that'll be hilarious. He like leans down and quickly ties the shoes together. It's an excellent gambit.
I got you. Yeah. Have fun. We have some business, but you enjoy your stuff.
Yes, I am planned
All right.
to.
All right. Have a wonderful dark hour. And he just catches up with Cyrus and Rinko and Kane.
Of course. And you do. All right, so you're heading off to Artoria's room. Boom, you're there. Congratulations. What you doing?
Does my key react at all?
You're trying to will yourself to her palace?
I'm just, well, sure, yes.
You are ready to go.
Cyrus, before making the leap, we'll turn everybody and say, we can go in.
Say less. Let's go.
All right, Rinko, are you coming with, or you got stuff to do?
Oh no way.
Rico kind of raises her eyebrow. I mean, I ain't got nothing going on, but I mean,
Feeling about
if you
this.
guys want me to go in, then I guess I will, but
It might be kind of fun because if they're over in the other one and we're here, who knows? They're twins. They may clash. Would be kind of interesting.
That's true.
you know
Plus,
what?
It's been a
Yeah,
while
sure.
since these houses have been around, so I mean, any help would be helpful because you know. Just...
Well, if any fighting breaks out, you're on your own. I'll watch, but like,
yeah, I
okay.
mean, just
Keep a record of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're mostly doing
That'd
this
be
for
kinda fun.
reconnaissance, so like, you know, if you find
Sure.
anything, just let us know.
sure.
All right, let's go.
Cool. All right, let's
And
do this.
in you go. Boom, boom, boom. All four of you.
Has Rinko
Into
been in
the
there before?
palace Proper. No. This is her first time going into
Okay.
Artoria's palace, but she is like right next to you guys, so
Ah, okay.
she can just zip in with you.
Cool.
Um,
Poof.
Oof, you're in. Avrith.
Oh man.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. My man.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. My man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you begin to make moves to walk away from the door of Artorius's sort of makeshift throne room. And as you begin to walk away, you hear the tent behind you, the tent flap open. And you hear a guard say, "You there?"
Yes.
Who are you with?
Myself.
What station?
Oh.
Yes.
What was that guy that I first saw? Name again?
He never gave you his name.
Uh-oh.
No. The guy in the horse.
Frederick?
Frederick, yeah. I am under Sir Frederick.
Make persuasion check.
Let's see it.
Or deception.
I'd rather deception. Can I do that? I'm not gonna
You
persuade.
already rolled persuasion. Kind of raises an eyebrow. He looks closer at you. He takes a step out of the doorway, narrows his eyes. Holy shit!
Huh?
And he stands back up straight. Wow! My lord! My lord! And he turns around and he walks over to the tent and opens it
Oh
up.
no! Can I take a
You
dash
weren't
for it?
kidding!
Come on! Oh god!
And Artorius, you hear, "What?" And he walks over. Are you gonna start to run away?
I mean, if they're really close by where running does not matter, then I guess I have to choose to stay.
It's up to you. You can run if you can try to run if you really want to.
I mean, they'd probably think I'm done from running. Yeah, I'll just try to run. I'll be a real knight.
You're gonna
one
try
day.
to run?
You got anything to help you go
No,
This is
faster?
the
Yeah.
funniest shit.
I love this.
I'm just gonna run out of the tent and I'm gonna scream, "I'll be a real knight one day."
I
This
love
the
that.
funniest shit.
Okay, so you turn and begin to run, and you hear behind you, "Halt!" And you can go ahead and make your wisdom saving throw, Avrith.
Wisdom saving throw, let's go.
Okay.
My man. Okay.
23.
Nice.
Hey.
Good roll, good roll.
And he fails.
That's a fail.
Yeah. Shit, that's not good.
Oh,
good.
baby.
That was
That's
a
how you don't
19.
get a
I
plus
can't
5
get
from
much higher than
Cyrus.
that. Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
I failed. Oh, okay.
His saves are fucking out of his
Holy fuck.
Copy that.
Well, I mean, you guys have been letting him sit for a while. These spells have been just getting stronger, so
Yeah. You right.
sorry.
You right.
You're not sorry, shut up.
No,
Not
he's
sorry.
right.
And before you get a chance to begin booking it, you freeze in place
Oh, God. Okay.
and you halt. Gus, you're free to do whatever you want.
Huh?
Run, Gus, run! You weren't told to halt.
Oh, Gus is going to like book it and hide, but so he can still watch.
Okay. Yeah, you can hop off of. Or you were kind of nearby Avrith as he began to turn and run. You make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Stealth check.
Stealth check. Let's try and
Where's my stealth?
dip into a little. Not good.
Damn it.
Not great.
He's small.
A guard looks down and grabs you by the scruff of your neck in the back. It says, "My lord, there's another one."
Gus is gonna die again.
Let's go again.
If Gus dies this time, then like you're dead, boy. There ain't no coming back.
Guard walks over to you, Avarith, and you feel
Yeah.
your hands being pulled behind you, and they're placed in handcuffs.
Wait, what? Okay.
And Artorias walks slowly around to the front of you, and he places his hand right under your eye where the makeup is and wipes it off. Smile cracks across his face. Avarith. To what do I owe this pleasure?
What do you mean? We were just talking.
I got the lisp.
I don't know how
Come.
to do a fucking list.
You just learned how to do
Let
this.
us have an audience. And he walks past you. Come, Avarith, and bring your pets with you.
I suppose I can't deny this.
Do you want to try to deny him?
try and
Well, if a
break out.
19 didn't work, I don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, you could try and just brute force it. You got high strength. You could just break out.
Break out of. Oh, the handcuffs.
Yeah, you could
I
fuck
don't
around and
think
find
that's gonna-
out.
It's not gonna do me much good right now, I don't think. Okay, I'll just follow him.
Okay, you turn and you follow. Gus, you are going to be dragged along if you don't walk yourself.
Gus will walk for now.
Okay. You go ahead and follow. And as you walk in, Artorias sits on this throne. The guards walk in behind you, Avarith, and as you stand there before Artorias, one of the guards kicks the back of your knee, buckling you to drop down onto your knees.
Can I? Oh yeah, okay, no, I'll play suit. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man.
Artorias smiles. I see. So there are two of you after all.
What do you mean?
Do you take me for a fool?
I'm just me.
The amount of time that moron was brought here in a leash and you were seen standing outside that door were less than seconds apart, more a moments. You would like me to believe that my guard that I ordered to walk you outside just let you roam free within my tents?
Yeah.
If you insist, I can just have you executed now. Is that what you would prefer?
I'm gonna stand up. And if the guard tries to stop me, I will knock him.
Yeah, he reaches over and he like puts his hand on your shoulder to like keep you down on your knees. Make a just strength check, straight strength.
Yeah. What the? Why? Straight
Change those
strength?
dice, buddy.
Yeah, you got.
I don't know. I forgot
like,
how.
Like
Your
that's
collection.
Here to
insane.
see.
Yeah, collection
wait,
is
hold on.
my dice.
collection. Oh, my dice.
Yeah,
There it
change
is.
those up.
Yoink. We'll do this one. I don't think I've used this one yet.
I'll let you
There we
reroll it.
go.
Those dice have been kind of shit.
Yeah, that natural 19 was the
Same
only
thing.
good roll you had. Yeah.
Yeah. 17.
That's good.
That's better.
You're able to power through it and stand up, and the guard gets pushed off as you stand up, and Artorias smiles.
So I guess the better question is, what do you mean by there's two? And how would you even have an inkling to know that?
He waves his hand, and the guards look around the room and then very quickly exit. And the very next moment, you know, you're alone with Artorias sitting on the throne.
Oh, he's on the
He
fucking
stands
throne.
up.
Of course he is.
He stands up and he takes a step off of the throne, and he walks over to a cabinet and he pulls out this glass bottle. Has this amber honey looking liquid inside of it.
Is it the same thing he pulled out before?
It is.
Should
It
I
is the
get you
same.
a ice cube, my lord?
Not necessary. And he waves his hand, and ice begins to form in the liquid.
Ooh.
Fancy.
And he turns and looks at you and takes a sip. I heard a report. They say you were seen at Artoria's camp. However, you were here the whole time. So how is it that you could be in two places at once? If not that there were two of you.
What do you mean? Magic exists.
You are not powerful enough to pull off that kind of magic.
What tier isn't illusion magic?
I mean, low tier magic, like as low as level 1, but like to make a whole copy of yourself is, I mean, it's
Pretty high.
pretty high to make it believable.
Okay, that's fair.
Like to actually give it like voice lines and stuff like that to make people think, wow, that's actually Avrith. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
Copy that. I don't really know myself. I mean, that was the first time seeing me.
Which makes me think that you are in fact something more than that buffoon out there. And what are you?
What? That's a very
Uh.
vague question.
Quite the anomaly. But I'm glad that you have arrived here. I'm glad that you have decided to grace us with your presence. And he moves his fingers and the cuffs drop off of your hands. And he walks over and he pours a glass of the liquid. And he walks over to you and holds out the glass. I think now is a good time for a drink. Hey, brother.
No time better than now, huh?
I could give you a long, drawn-out, cold, calculated speech about my plans, about where I think we're going. I could give you a talk about anything with any sort of overtones. But I don't think that you would believe me. I
also
think
just
that I could
don't
give
really
you...
want to hear it.
I could give you a speech about politics, about order, about brotherhood. And he pats his chest. But I think we both know that this is about power. And I won't let any of this go to waste. Because speeches don't matter. They're for the low class. They are for those trying to convince others. Right now, Havarith, now is the time for action. Now is the time to claim the sword, to claim the throne. And you will be right beside me as we
I thought
claim
I was
it.
supposed to be casted away to a faraway land.
No,
No.
you will be standing right beside me, as only you can.
I'm supposed to believe you had a sudden change of heart in Brotherhood?
Sudden change of heart in control and understanding. Something has potential, then I'm going to use it. Like I will use you, and you will allow me to do so to get what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing better to do, so sure.
Damn.
Interesting. I thought this was going to be tougher.
I mean, I don't really have a chance for the throne, and, you know, sister's offer wasn't really the greatest, and neither did I really like her. So, I mean, I'd rather try to do this.
Then prepare for war. Because we
Training
start.
through soldiers?
You'll be on the front lines, don't worry. Takes a sip of his drink and he walks over and he sits back down. We leave in the morning.
Sure.
Make sure you are prepared.
Can I, use the armory?
Granted.
Okay.
You may leave.
All right. Thanks. He's just gonna walk away.
All right.
Was there
As
anything
you exit-
notable in that room as I looked around?
Not really. It just had a lot of alcohol. It had, it did have a table with a map on it of Zested, but there wasn't like anything marked on it yet.
Nothing too crazy. Got it. Okay.
Gus, are you following Havarith out of the room?
Yeah, Gus is like so ready to use hidden paths if need be.
Use what?
Gus has an ability to teleport.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
All right, so you go ahead and you leave the tent where Artorias is located, and you just hear from as you close the door, the tent flap.
He's even got the evil laugh down.
He's got everything.
We left him there too long.
Yeah, he's
The
becoming boss,
fun
man.
is just beginning. And that's where we're ending game tonight.
Yippee!
Damn.
I think we let Thanos sit alone for too long.
Yeah, no shit.
What do you
no.
mean? He's
Oh
fine.
shit.
He's fine.
A 23 not working?
I don't even know if a nat 20 would have worked.
Well, guys, guess. No, I mean that 20 would win, right? Because it's a nat 20.
Not 20.
What is-
Yeah, not 20.
Oh,
Yeah, because
fuck
it's a nat 20. It's a critical success. So, looks like looks like our Sunday is just gonna be in Palace's Gamers. Looks like we gotta do this shit right now. Maybe.
Ooh.
Who knows? Who knows?
Bum, bum,
But good game all around, guys.
Yippee!
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Fun stuff.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You know, even though you had a bit of a misnomer there, Zane, you know,
A miss, huh?
Just a
Oh,
bit.
with yeah,
just a little bit of a
just a
misnomer.
tiny
yeah.
bit. Whoopsie daisies.
I'm gonna turn the
Just a
key.
bit.
Gus on the ground. You gonna do what now?
Hey,
What you doing?
You say what?
It's like,
I'm
buddy,
gonna be real, Gus.
the plan,
It's kinda
the
like,
plan,
I'm
the
just
plan.
here for the ride at this point. The plan's gone. The plan. Gus already assumed the plan might go haywire, and yet here we are.
What's the one rule of D&D? Never have a plan.
Never split the party.
Yeah.
Never split the party.
That too.
Yeah. Rule 1, never split the party. Rule
Also part
2,
of the
never have a
plan.
plan.
Hey man, y'all agreed with my plan.
No, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
We agree.
I mean,
Critical
One sec, I'm gonna
failure,
just
though,
break
is
neck.
the fact that we broke both rules and one plan.
oh yeah. To be fair, we figured, splitting the party wouldn't end up being, and I turned the key. I love it though.
Yeah,
I
for
love
real.
it though.
So anyway, I turned the
Daisy.
key.
For fucking real.
So anyways,
So
as I
anyways.
was saying,
Turn the key.
Anyways,
So anyways,
I do
Zane,
gotta
send us
dip.
out.
So,
no
Yeah.
worries.
Later's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zaf.
Zane, send
send
us
us out
out.
real quick, Zane.
All right, gamers. Over the nice little 1 day left of the weekend we have left, make sure not to do what I do, which is not thinking properly and avarice and things. Just don't be avarice, and you'll be fine. But thank you again
Or
for
doobie.
watching. Or doobie, your life might be more fun. Can I wish you the best? Absolutely. The sessions here, though, are always wonderful. We are, again, more of an RP focused stuff, so it is just grand fun being able to sit in a room with these fellas and just enjoy ourselves. And so I hope that it is only the same for all of you watching. But please, the Discord as well, if you would like to join it, or the Patreon, please do, because we would take all of your suggestions, anything you would like to see us do. We are very, very open to the ideas. So, again, anything you think that can be fun, we will do. But appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you chatting, doing all your stuff and things as you do. And we'll see you. I won't see you next weekend, but you'll see them next weekend.
Yeah.
Probably.
VODs on YouTube. Follow everybody. All that stuff. Yeah.
You're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. Bye.
Bye.